Hello and welcome back to the next installment of Realmwalkers, our Patreon exclusive game where members of the community play with cast members from the Shifting Realms. I am your Dungeon Master, Roger Perky, and I'm super excited to be hanging out with all of you tonight. Let's go ahead and go down the line and see who our amazing cast of characters is going to be tonight. Starting with you, Ben Fogel. Tell us everything about your life and your social security number, please.
My name is Ben Fogel. My social security number is only 6 numbers. That's how old I am. I normally play Jabanu Al-Jasur in the Shifting Realms. Tonight I will be playing Lamp. Lamp's daddy was a lumberjack and his mama was a tree. That's all you gotta know about Lamp.
Amazing, amazing. So glad to have you. Moving down the line, Adam, tell us about your life.
My name is Adam Rudolph. I love you all. Some of you find me tolerable, and I really appreciate that. I am super excited to get to playing again tonight. Most of you know me as Sid the Chicken Man, but I also do play a small character named Silas in the Shifting Realms, which, it's funny, I've done that longer, but this is some of my best work.
Amazing, amazing. Kicking us over now to Noah. Noah, tell us about your life.
I'm Noah Amsterdam. I play Icarus Penumbra on He Shitting Reams, and tonight I am playing Kosvrandvak, also known as Small Egg, whose mommy was an aboleth and whose other mommy was a male lizard folk.
That's messed up. That's messed up. Next on the Shitting Reams, we have Kate.
Wonderful. Kate Hodges, play Ireless on He Shitting Reams. And tonight I play Clink Clank, an awakened porcelain coin bank doll with real hair.
Wow. It's weird that you have to say that.
Very specific.
Very specific. All right. you had something to add on to the fire? What are you going to say?
No, I'm sorry. You just put things in front of me to look at, and these like chicken attacks at me are getting so specific. This is the way you get me, and I'm sorry.
And last but certainly not least for this evening, we have our wonderful Panda. Panda, tell us about yourself and who you're playing tonight.
I'm Panda, and I'm playing Luna. I will not give you my last name because it's way too recognizable for my country.
But
yeah, I'm the.
It's also Fogel.
I'm Luna, your generic brown-haired girl. So far,
playing Luna. Now, what I'll say, you'll notice that we're down one person tonight. We've got the Fool, who will probably be joining us and popping in a little bit later tonight. So stay tuned. Hopefully, they're going to be airdropped in the middle of this epic fight whenever the party needs them most. We'll see what happens. But before we get too far away and far into our actual session, we have a birthday in the house, virtually speaking. Quintus Shadow here on the stream with us. We want to say happy birthday from everybody here at the Shifting Realms, the cast members that are here, the cast members that are not here. Thank you for being a fan, and thank you for going on these adventures and journeys with us. And because we love you so much, I've already posted this into our Discord, but tonight you will be able to change the outcomes of some of the rolls. You'll be able to turn a single one of my rolls tonight into a natural one. You can do that once, okay? And then you can turn a singular roll from the party members into a natural 20, and you can do that once as well. So from the beginning of the session to the end of the session, you've got those 2 things that you can do. You can choose how and when to activate and utilize them. Do I acknowledge that this is on like a 10 to 15 second delay? Absolutely. Will we retcon literally anything that you want us to retcon? Absolutely, Shadow. We'll do that for you. So you just tell us what you want, because that is our birthday present to you.
I'm going to add
Happy birthday!
One more thing on to
happy
that.
birthday, Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Adam's going to give you money.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So,
Whoa.
Roger, if you'll please present the check from your account.
If I had a giant check, that'd be so exciting.
No, I really love this idea of some like big interaction, and I just so happen to have a phenomenally cosmically powered cockatrice that I would like to give for a round.
Ooh.
I would like you to pilot Bitey Bill for a round of combat.
I like that. I like that. That's a really good idea. I support this.
Or more if
wholeheartedly.
it goes really well, so that's on you.
Shadows also influenced my play with my choice for my level up, so I am now shadow touched.
Aw.
Oh,
I love that.
Wait.
Everyone, we've vamped for an appropriate amount of time. I have a surprise for you all. What's up, man? Hey, now that you've joined, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us who you're playing?
Hi, I'm Merrick, and I play Old Uncle Corn. And I'm just happy to be here.
Hell yeah, man. That's excellent timing. We're so glad to have you tonight. It's going to be a
Yes.
super fun session. I know that we're excited for the combat that we're about to get into tonight, but I do want to make sure that anyone that's joining for the first time kind of knows how we got here and what's going on. The bullet points. The group of individuals gathered here are rebuilding the village of Crystalbrook. They are working for/with on behalf of a local community witch to go and find a box of immeasurable power that should have been delivered to them several days ago. They've been going through a series of trials and tribulations and forced roll tables by me, the DM, trying to make it 500 yards away. Excuse me, yalms away. And they finally got there. They finally got there. They found out that the caravan has been attacked by some threats. They dealt with some water horses, these weird meat-eating horses, terrifying individuals. They rescued one of the bandits that seemingly attacked the caravan, and the bandit was able to tell them something about being overrun with goblins. Along the way, they've met magical bean salesmen. They've met sirens that are so beautiful and so amazing at singing that they can't stand to be around anyone else just because of their power and their beauty. But where we ended last session, folks, was with you all finally standing outside of the rebel camp. You can see everything as it lays out before you. You were lying in wait in the bushes. You can see dozens and dozens and dozens of goblins here in this space, walking around. The information that I will give you for free before we dive in, this is not a goblin camp. This is definitively a bandit camp that has been overrun with goblins. At this point in time, none of the goblins have seen or noticed you. This is your chance to talk, to plan, to communicate. How in the heck are we going to deal with this threat? What's going on?
My God.
We find the biggest, toughest goblin around, and we kick his ass.
I think I see him.
Mm.
Here, take a look.
I never dirt with the goblins before.
And it's just my hands.
I'm gonna look.
Oh, I'm sorry. Enhance.
Oh.
I'm like holding up the rooster to my face.
Yep, them's just goblins, all right.
I'm doing it like a sight.
Right. We shouldn't necessarily be fighting them right off the bat. We could try talking to them.
I've tried to talk to goblins before. They just go meh and throw things.
Do you speak Goblin?
Well, are we?
Wait,
speaking
they have a
Goblin right now?
language?
Yes, they have a language. What, did you think that you were just going wherever?
Yeah, of course I did.
Is that
I
not
also
what you're
thought
doing?
that.
They're not like dwarves or elves. They're not intelligent like us, right?
They're
they?
somewhat
Yeah,
intelligent.
like us.
Not like us at all.
like us.
Something tells me that goblins have been misunderstood for a long time.
That's a good point, Lamp. But they are different than me, and I hate them.
I understand them quite well.
I say we try diplomacy, and if diplomacy fails, we pull out our weapons.
Goblin.
I have
diplomacy.
pulled out of my coin slot the cloak of invisibility squirrel,
Yep.
squirrel,
Yeah.
and I am putting it on.
Yep. Exactly. You're invisible now. This is not an awesome item to have for this specific type of encounter.
I would like to turn to Sid.
Yeah.
So I had this.
Are you
I
still
had
holding
this
me?
idea last. Yeah, I just.
You
Turned
just
you around.
turned me around.
I had this dream last night.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Are you gonna hurt me?
I'm gonna grab Sid by the legs and wield him like a sword. This way we can attack them at once.
Should I tense more? I feel floppy.
Do what you need to. I'll utilize you how I can.
I've heard that before.
Well, perhaps the majority of us should wait in hiding while we send one person to try diplomacy, and if diplomacy fails, the rest of us spring our ambush.
I climb up Lamp like a squirrel,
Invisible.
invisibly. And
That's disturbing.
and say, I can go in and look for the chest or box or whatever.
A scouting mission. I concur.
Find me the toughest looking goblin, and I want to head straight for him.
Is this the plan? Are we gonna send Clink Clank in invisible?
Clink Clank, I can form a telepathic bond with you while you are in there, so I may monitor your failures.
Sounds good to me.
And I establish a telepathic connection with you.
Amazing.
And it goes up to 3 miles.
Oh, okay. It works. Actually, unfortunately, this goblin camp, this bandit camp, is 5 miles long and very narrow. No, you're fine.
And 10
Okay.
feet wide.
Yeah. It goes straight down.
It's a long
Alright.
corridor.
So
Luna, as the most charismatic of us, whilst she is scouting, would you perhaps like to try diplomacy?
I would, but I don't want to go in alone.
I can be your
I'll go.
backup as he cracks his knuckles.
Yeah, we can be your back. Get up on the ground. I can get back up. I'll be your backup.
I'll utilize the Sid sword when it is necessary.
Very well, we can go in together.
Fine. I don't know if I like the Sith sword. I think
No,
you
it's
should
like a
not
sense of
use your
belonging.
party members as a sword.
No, you see, it allows me to attack and him to attack at the same time.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, and I'm
Oh.
gonna hold up my crossbow. Sounds like a great plan.
Right. We'll see
Flawless
how that
logic.
works.
it's like you created essentially like a Final Fantasy VIII gunblade in this. It just includes much more chicken than it previously would have.
What I originally had in mind was Zoro wielding Usopp.
for
I'm
our
gonna
yeah.
Google chicken sword. And I'm gonna turn safe search
It's like a
off.
chicken strip.
Save search off.
And we're gonna find out together.
All right, hold on.
man.
I need to confirm order of operations before we dive into this. It sounds like the first order of business is that we're gonna send Clink Clank in to go scout while they are invisible. And when Clink Clank gets inside, in order to help and maybe drawing some attention, we're going to send Luna, and I believe Lamp was going to be the primary backup, and then Corn, you're going to be tertiary backup, secondary backup. If stuff hits the fan, you'll be ready to come in with your Sid sword. Is this all sounding about right?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go through this step by step. Then let's get things started. Let me go ahead and transition you all over to the next map that you need to actually see.
I'll send Bitey Bill skyward, like an aerial drone, right after we send Clink Clank through. And I go, man, that could have been useful.
If things go wrong, I will tell Clink Clank.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's how I think we're gonna do this. I'm going to allow you to move in increments of, I know typical movement right now. Is your movement less than 30 feet?
It's a great question.
Yes, mine is
And-
less. Yeah.
My answer to that is I'm sure it is.
That's so funny.
I
Don't
think
worry.
over
I'll take
half the party has a
It'll
slope.
be.
No, believe it or not, you've got a
Oh,
30
it
walk
is
speed,
30.
which
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
make
30.
any sense to me. Here's what
Creepy as
I'm
hell.
going to allow. I'm going to allow you to move in. I'm going to allow you to move in 60-foot increments. 60-foot increments, and then I'm going to ask you for your advantaged stealth check. And
Okay.
I will see every 60 feet if someone is noticing you and what's going on, if you fumble, if you trip
Oh,
on
no.
something.
I did a fireball.
Okay, so you're dead.
What?
And all of your friends are too. So no, there is no save. There is only regret.
What?
So
I think I survived one or two of those.
Can I at least smell like an endless app?
yeah. You definitely do. I can't even delete it on your behalf. There we go. Okay, so make sure that you're on the token controls, and then you're also on the little square box. That way you can click your character and move them.
Square box.
Square box is where you want to be. And show me where you want to move for your first 60 feet.
Is that 60? I zoomed out so far I can't see it. Guys,
65.
65.
Great.
You've broken my only rule, and so now I'm going to have all of them behind you. So there was actually a big red button on the ground at the 65-foot mark, and it alarms everyone. Okay, go ahead and please make me a stealth check with advantage.
all right.
If you all zoom in, you'll notice that all of the goblins have qualifiers tonight. They all have unique personalities.
Cynical
I rolled
goblin.
a 20.
You rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing.
Innocent goblin. Aw.
I like disassociated goblin minion.
All right.
Unsure.
Unsure goblin is unsure about your presence. Nothing seems to have gone wrong or been noticed at this point. Please go ahead and move yourself another 60 feet to a direction that you think you would like to go.
Is that 60?
That's 40, so you can go a little further.
Not that far.
oh. That's 50.
Thank you.
55.
That's 55, which seems
Well,
fair.
hey.
Which seems
Yeah,
very
it's
fair.
an average.
after your theft earlier. All right, go ahead and make me another stealth check with advantage.
Ooh, close one.
23.
All right. You have not been noticed by Thankful Goblin Warrior.
Okay.
Thankful Goblin Warrior has Live, Laugh, Love on their hut.
Aw, sweet. I'm going.
You may move another 60 feet.
$60.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. We're going to do another round of checks right here, and then we're going to pan over. Let's get your stealth advantage.
19.
Okay, you are not noticed by Humble Goblin Minion, so that's really good. If you would like, I will allow you to make a perception check at this point in time. You can make this perception check also with advantage, simply because you are unseen. You're taking a look at everything. No one's bothering you.
6.
Okay,
Ooh.
you see that there is a lot of there appears to be piles of like feces. There appears to be some latrines that were not dug very well, and they seem to be dug quite near a lot of the food supplies, the rations, and the water as well.
Oh, God.
I reply to Little Egg. It's shitty in here.
It is to be expected.
Right.
And now I want to pan back to the other side of the party. Clink Clink has made it some 180 feet away, give or take, and you have received back a message that the place inside seems to be pretty shitty. What's going on with the group outside? Are we moving to diplomacy yet, or are we going to wait until we get more information from Clink Clink?
I figure we can only give her boon in her stealthiness by getting their attention.
True.
So maybe we should make our presence known.
Let's go to our probable deaths.
May I have an action readied?
Yeah, what action would you like to ready, and what is the trigger?
So the trigger is combat starting.
Okay.
Sorry, I guess aggression from the goblins.
Aggression from the goblins. Okay.
So now.
And the actual action will be sending a cryptogram to Clink Clink.
Okay.
That will simply say, "Oh shit."
Enough said. The code makes sense. It's universal. Okay, so here's what I need for Lamp and Luna. It seems like you are going to be moving up to get into, like, it doesn't seem like you're going to be attempting stealth. You're walking up and you're going to try to get their attention and try to engage in conversation. Is that correct?
Yes.
A friendly approach.
A friendly approach. Okay, here's what I want. I know this is maybe a little bit strange or different here. I want both of you to either, you can choose what you roll, either a performance or a persuasion or a deception. I want to get your vibe, your body language. I want to see how are you perceived as you walk around this corner.
While
That
they're
makes a
doing
lot of
this,
sense.
Corn is trying to stealth, but just keeping them in sight.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check and then show me where you want to be on the map.
All right.
Basil Boop is in
I'm
here.
gonna do
The mind goblin.
performance, persuasion.
What's a mind goblin?
Deception.
I think everyone knows.
Etc. Etc. Yeah.
Okay, so Corn,
I guess I'll do.
This is where I
Performance,
wanted to be.
Okay, that's great. Corn, you definitively step on a branch and crack something, but you are lucky because of where Lamp and Luna have moved to. The goblins immediately look up. Hungry Goblin, as well as Unsure Goblin, rush over here. Relieved Goblin and actually Bored Goblin isn't gonna run up. Drunk Goblin is also not gonna run up. Cowardly Goblin also not gonna run up. Helpless Goblin also not gonna run up. Okay, you're lucky that all these rolled really weird qualifiers. But when they look up, they see Lamp and they see Luna, and you watch as Hungry Goblin and Unsure Goblin, they pull out daggers, and in unison, they pull out their weapons and then just hold the weapons out towards you. What would you like to say? What would you like to do?
Before we actually make ourselves known, Luna is gonna just adjust her hair so that it's covering her forehead a little bit more, just to not freak them out with her third eye.
Yeah.
And she's gonna keep it closed, trying to like make it not so visible.
Yeah, you like squint it close really, really tight to try to blend it in with the rest of your forehead. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And just gonna raise her hands and go like, please don't throw those at us. Please don't hurt us. We just want to talk.
Do you speak Goblin?
I speak Goblin.
Okay.
So I say that in Goblin.
Okay, what about you, Lamp?
Lamp. So I rolled a 4 on the die for a 3 total. So I think Lamp. Is like, if I speak slowly and loud, it'll disarm them. I'm gonna be like, I come in peace. Yeah.
What's your primary weapon?
Right. I've got well, I have an axe for felling trees, and other than that, I just got my fist.
You step around this ledge, and you've got your big axe. You like in your lumberjack pose, and you're just big, tall, and menacing against these itty bitty little goblins, and they definitely look like you are a threat. Luna, with your 21, that is probably going to be the saving grace here. They do not seem like they're rushing or attacking you. Before I tell you what happens with the goblins, I see that Sid and Little Egg both moved. What's going on with you two? What's your plan? What are you trying to get in range of?
I am trying to like scramble up this little rock face.
Yeah.
To be a little off to the side, and I feel like I can get just up to the edge, and I hear Luna's lovely voice go. What? Be not afraid! And I'm stopped at the same time, like record scratching, like, this is going great, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Just sprawled out on the ground.
And what about you? What about you, Small Egg? What's going on here?
She is currently hiding in the bushes, having a charm person ready in case stuff goes south. So,
okay.
Not in range for that.
All right, beautiful. They would, unsure goblin, being remarkably unsure, is going to approach you, Luna. It kind of does that thing where, like, I don't know if you've ever seen like a wild dog. It maybe you've got something good, maybe there's an offer, maybe there's an opportunity here. So it kind of like slinks up towards you like 5 or 10 feet, and then checks around to see if anybody's coming or following with them. Hungry Goblin is staying exactly where they're at. Unsure Goblin comes within 10 feet of you, Luna, and they would then say this. Who are you? What do you want? We're pretty busy here. Lots of work.
Well-
Lots of work to go. So much to do. Not enough time.
Oh, I get that. And you must be really, really busy.
Oh, we're so busy.
But
I think.
you attacked some bandits, I think?
Not me.
Well, you as a
I don't
group.
think.
And you took something from their camp.
What was
And-
it?
It was a box.
Okay, well, I'll go look for a box. I'll bring you one. Be right back.
Big box.
Yeah, big box. He starts walking away.
Like laying like this, kicking my feet behind me, like, oh, this is going really well, actually.
Luna, what did he say?
He's gonna go look for a box. A big box. I don't know if he's gonna go find the right box, though. Or if they're gonna give it to us.
Yeah, we're willing to trade.
Unsure Goblin comes back probably just a minute or two later. He has a big box for a goblin, a small box for a medium humanoid. All right, got your big box.
You got me a big box for you.
I mean, I think it's big. I don't know.
Okay, for you, it's gonna be a giant box.
All right, here you go. He holds it out towards you, and then he says, wait a minute. We got to trade for it. What do you have to trade?
What do I have to trade? I have...
Hey, can you tell your friend to stop looking at me like that?
Like what?
I don't know, it's
He's
freaking
just
me out.
curious.
Hey, can you tell that goblin to stop looking at me like that?
Tell him I'm unsure about him.
Lamb, would you please stop looking at the goblin? He's
Hey.
annoyed about it.
Oh, where should I look?
I don't know. Just not at the goblin.
All right, come on.
I think-
What are you gonna trade? What are you gonna trade? You gotta give me something that's a good box. Pretty big. Big means valuable, I think.
Well, I
Seems
want to
like
know if
sugar.
it's the right box first.
Oh, it's the right box, all right.
But I don't think it is. It doesn't look right.
It's big. It's a box.
But it's a special box.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I got the wrong one. He turns around. You watch him scribble, and he turns back around. And written, it says Spackle on it. In comment. All right, got you a special box.
Are we buying spackle from goblins?
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah. If You'd let us go look at your boxes and find the one we're actually looking for. We can trade you. Well, I can trade you a night's worth of festive music and entertainment.
Nah, we got music. I don't know.
Oh, but
Goblin
you got
Core is all
music
the
like
rage
mine.
right now.
He said, blah, 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 Goblin Core. Blah, blah,
Yeah, Goblin Core came out in common. That's all you have all heard so far. Goblin Core did come out in common. I don't know. You play any Goblin Core?
I play Goblin Core, I play Dwarf Core, I play every kind of core.
Not true.
That's weird. You don't strike me as someone who'd be on the scene, but who am I to judge? I guess.
I don't strike you as someone who would be on the scene, but have you seen my instrument?
No, I'm too busy
And
looking
she
at this
points
big
to
fella
her-
next to you. He's still looking at me, by the way.
Well,
He's still looking at me, Lunar.
You would also notice Corn literally shaking in the bushes.
Goblin noise
bush is cold.
intensifies. And we're going to pan back over quickly to Clink Clank. As negotiations are ongoing, Clink Clank, you may choose to move another 60 feet if you so desire.
Yeah, I desire. Let's move me.
The greatest challenge?
No. I got it. Things are under control here now that a cat bumped my camera and it's readjusted. Wait, what just happened?
Nice.
Not going back. Oh gosh.
We all believe in you. Everyone here and everyone at home watching believes in you, Kate.
Thank you. Someone stop moving me.
You're
Here, I'm
right.
going here.
What?
I'm looking for a box. And I'm gonna go inside the tent.
Okay,
Clank,
you
clank.
All right.
I believe we found the box. It is Spackle. Your presence is no
I'm just
longer
go-
needed.
Kate, I'm going to move you now.
Thank you. No, I got it. I moved me. My
Yay.
connection to Foundry went away. Here we are.
You go. Can I have you? I need you to first, please and thanks, make me a stealth check with
Yes.
advantage to move
Wonderful.
inside, and then I'm going to ask you for perception or investigation of your choice. This is the stealth.
21.
Wow, great job.
That was condescending. Investigation. Normal.
Okay.
Nice.
A 0.
The intimidated goblin rolled a 0. And
14.
with a 14 investigation, you see the tent that you've walked into, for the most part, it looks like it hasn't yet been taken over by a goblin necessarily. It looks like there's still boots at the end of a bedroll. There's still a little adventuring pack that would have all the essentials, flints, and other things you might need if you were getting like a starting equipment adventurer's pack. You'd probably find a little like journal, a little note as well. It looks like it's just a little humble abode for maybe a group of 2 to 3 bandit stat blocks here in this place that have not yet been rummaged through or taken over and taken control of. You would find that there appears to be in a corner of the tent on the ground, there appears to be a series of tic-tac-toe games, and they all are draws. They're all cat games. And with your 14 investigation, it looks like there is some type of ongoing competition to figure out who gets this tent, and they have not reached a decisive conclusion yet because no one has won tic-tac-toe.
I tear the most recent page of the journal out, fold it, put it in my coin slot.
Okay, yeah, you do. Okay, I'll let you move one more time before we go back over to the other team.
Okay.
And by that I mean just tell me where you want to go.
I'm doing it. Going in the next tent. Look at that.
Okay, so you
Impressive.
come out, you go around, you come in. I'm gonna make another roll with intimidated goblin.
Stealth or no?
You definitely need to give me a stealth here.
Dang.
Intimidated Goblin is not doing well.
We'd love to
You're
see it.
killing it.
Pretty good.
You're killing it here.
Yes.
Okay, you can give me another investigation if you would like.
I would.
Ooh.
19.
There we go. There we go. You find a scout's report in this tent. And the scout's report details there appears to be a clan, there appears to be the detailed plan for tracking and following a caravan. It goes through when they are planning to be at certain locations, when is the ideal time and location to attack. Obviously, you know that they were attacked by the river, and this is going to that plan. Everything lines up appropriately. This was the group of bandits that attacked that specific caravan. There's no doubt in your mind. What you don't find with the 19, there is no reports of anything to do with goblins. There's no note of a goblin clan being noticed in the area. Like, that's absolutely unheard of. And with the 19, I feel confident telling you that if there were a group of goblins that lived around here, these notes are super detailed. They probably would have outlined or at least known about it in the area, and that is not anywhere in these notes.
I telepathically read all of that to Little Egg, and we confer for a moment.
Curious.
Do you think that means that these are actually the bandits and not goblins?
An interesting theory. What do you think, Corn? I say from the bush. And he cannot hear this conversation at all.
He just turns to the fuck are you talking about?
That's kind of what I was thinking too.
I concur.
I say, as always, trust your gut, especially when you start stabbing. Okay.
No one here to stab.
Oh my god.
Not yet.
We now go back
Anyway,
over...
the spackle.
Exactly. We now go back over to the box of spackle. Luna, Lamp, Corn, you're nearby. Obviously, Sid, you're nearby. You can hear all this going on. And the unsure goblin says,
All right, well, we gotta make this trade pretty quick. Listen, I'm not super interested in giving you a chance to play Goblin Core because between you and me, I don't know. I think that the current band wouldn't take it too kindly if we brought somebody else in new. But so maybe you got a bottle of something. Maybe you got some shiny rocks or something. Maybe you got a stone that maybe you fashioned into a stabbing utensil. We need to trade for something like that.
I have a dagger?
Oh, I'd love daggers. I love to stab people with them. I think.
Luna, I've got an idea. Tell him that if he permits us into his camp and let us leave with a box of our choosing, I'll give him a magic bean of unimaginable power.
Oh, right, we have that magic bean. You really want to get rid of that to goblins?
Look at the bean of death.
I already have enough bean inside me.
Yeah, well, that's your problem. Still,
I'm willing.
might be my problem later.
I'm willing to trade my other one for that box.
All right. And I will tell the goblin about the magic bean.
What do you know about magic beans?
Well, we have one, and if you let us go in, pick the...
That's
Oh,
what I
no!
thought. That's what I thought. You don't know anything about magic beans.
Fire!
Oh!
Fuck, Little Egg. It's time to go. Luna's gone.
Don't be here.
hell?
I think I'm gonna stay. Little Egg goes to sleep.
You belly up in the bowl.
What just happened?
Listen. Look like you conked out there for a second.
Right. Sorry, I was just thinking about what box we wanted. If you let us leave with a box of our choosing, you can have a magic bean.
You gotta give me the bean first.
No, you can see the bean.
No, you can see the box. You can't take it.
God, da-ba-da, bean.
I'm gonna try
Oh,
cast Charm
sure.
Person on the goblin. I'm tired of this.
you roll over. You go to sleep.
Consent, motherfucker.
You roll over to the right. You roll over to the left, and you say, "My, what if you were charmed?" Okay, amazing.
You say blah blah blah.
Holy shit!
Oh no.
And
I knew I should have taken silvery barbs.
Is
you,
that your
this is so I got a 17 on my wisdom saving throw.
Okay, yeah,
And-
you beat mine.
And this apparently, I will say that of all the goblins in this camp, Unsure Goblin is apparently the most stacked here. And Unsure Goblin is aware that something or some unseen force has just tried to coerce them and charm them, and they look to Lamp. And walks forward, pulls out a dagger, and then they
now wait a minute.
They look like they're about to carve something into Lamp. It's going to cause damage. This is an attack. It's just like a weird D&D thing. They're not like rushing and instantly attacking. It looks like they're about to carve something into a tree.
What are you doing?
No, back
He's
away,
trying
please.
he's trying to get inside my head.
No, he's not. He's more of a tree than
What's
he's
she
anything else.
saying? I'm like backing away, like, no, get away from me. What you saying?
It's okay. It's okay.
He keeps talking to Luna.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I gotta do this. I gotta do this.
And
No,
as Lamp
no.
is stepping away, he just goes, ah! And he just goes to stab at Lamp.
No.
I think that is when the oh shit message would be
Yep,
sent
aggressive
to-
goblin.
Yeah, there was an aggressive
Oh,
goblin. There's a
damn.
message sent to Clink Clank.
Clink clank, war has been declared.
And as he
Weapons
lunges
free.
for an attack,
All right, go ahead.
unfortunately, Korn will be springing into action.
Korn goes to attack. Unsure Goblin deals 5 points of piercing damage to you, Lamp.
Ow.
Oh
What?
shit!
As
Why
you
didn't you
step-
tell me here's
as you go step
Yeah.
away, and Luna kind of gets in the middle there. Unsure Goblin doesn't look. It looks like Unsure Goblin was. They were writing some word in Goblinoid that you probably can't fully make out or read because you jumped away before the word was completed. But immediately, Korn jumps into action. Korn, what's your held action? What are you doing?
So Korn is going to move up and immediately tackle this guy,
Okay.
using my action to take the grapple. Or, yeah, my
Absolutely, you are.
attack to grapple. This is going to be in athletics.
Feel pretty good for your chances here. Oh,
Damn.
Oh no.
he
That's
is.
crazy.
He appears to be an unnecessarily slippery little bugger.
Well, with that happening, I'm going to Tides of Chaos and do it again with advantage because I have Tavern Brawler, which lets me do it as a bonus action.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh god,
He's
you didn't even
being
ask
grappled.
their name.
Woo.
I'm only grappling him right now.
That's yet to be seen.
No, I'm not actually doing that.
He seems to be preternaturally
Ow.
aware of what is happening, and like
great.
always, I am going to immediately, if you'll allow me, for using your Tides of Chaos. No, I won't. I won't proc now because you're not spending any other sorcery points or doing anything.
You
Important
do
to know
have
about the
full
goblin
access
grease.
to tell me when one happens, though. And the next time I cast any spells, it is also going to be happening.
That's God. I want to proc one now just because I want to see what absolute ridiculous stuff happens.
Go for it.
Immediately into this. Let's I actually pulled up a little table here for us, so let me see if I can get to this table, and we will. Oh yeah. Here's a question for you: would you like to do the sorcerer roll table, or would you like me to do the barbarian roll table? They're a little bit different.
Oh, I have two new. Okay, let's do the sorcerer one because I will be doing both lots.
All All right. Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you take 1d10 necrotic damage. You regain hit points equal to the sum of the total necrotic damage dealt.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty good.
Let me see here. How far is 30 feet? Not that far.
You've got Hungry Goblin and Unsure Goblin, or any of your friends.
Well, I'll only be doing it to these two. The goblins. So I'll do a d10 as my arm that is just this like black tendrily mass bursts into smoke and they breathe in my arm.
Oh, gross.
All right, so are you attacking Hungry Goblin first or Unsure Goblin first?
Do I need to make attack rolls? The first one was going to be Hungry Goblin.
Hungry Goblin first? Okay, I just need to know for tracking purposes.
And then... Apparently it drifted downwind.
Okay.
And that is Corn's, surprise. Surprise?
Surprise!
Oh, we're fighting.
Surprise, yeah. And everyone... what I'm going to do, we're going to do this in waves because of who actually sees what's going on and who's aware of this. So allow me to go ahead and activate you all into the combat state. I'm also going to add, obviously...
That's too many goblins.
That's too many goblins. They said it. They did the thing. They said the thing. Clink, clink, I'm going to add you into this as well. And everyone, on yours, you will be able to go on to the combat encounter. Make sure you go over and you can click on the D20 by your name to go ahead and roll initiative so that everyone can get added to this. And I'm going to go ahead and roll for all of my NPCs that are in this current combat.
Ooh.
This is not a good rolling day for me.
Oh no! Too many dice.
Oh, I do not like the sound of that.
It's a lot of things.
Ridiculous. All right, listen, what do we need? There we go. We got some things happening now, it looks like. All right, everyone.
Nice.
You rolling up. Okay, I think that's everyone who needs to get rolled into this. The way that we're going to break this down is I have added all of the goblins that reasonably would have been able to see what was taking place and what was going on. So the goblins that are this forward guard, as well as the goblins that are wielding short bows up here on the watchtowers that are able to see kind of what's going on and what's happening. The people that are inside the goblin camp have not yet been procced and not yet been activated. And we dive into just a utterly stupid, ridiculous amount of combat encounter. And Clink Clink, I need, as you start your turn, can I have Small Egg go ahead and, what did you say as combat began to Clink Clink?
I simply just sent a piece of paper that just says, "Oh shit."
So you get the cryptogram from Corn, and I know Little Egg, Small Egg, you said something as well. What did you say to your telepathic link?
Weapons free. They made the first move.
Clink, clink. It is your turn. You know that combat has started, but it doesn't look like any of the goblins around you are reacting. What would you like to do?
Clink, clink, show 'em God.
I'm on the wrong side of 24 goblins.
You are now restricted to your normal actions and your normal movement because we are in combat.
I am going to move 30 feet and move 30 more feet.
Okay.
And I have done it.
You could always move another 30 feet.
Wonderful. I'll move
You are a rogue.
another 30 feet.
You're cooking. You're straight cooking.
That's true.
Here I am.
Here I am. All right. That brings us now to the hardest part of this combat, which is me finding the correct goblin.
Can we remove Bitey Bill from initiative? He's dead last. He doesn't get his own initiative roll.
Oh, okay. If you didn't roll for him, did you?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Beautiful. Let's move some goblins.
So I nipped that in the bud before it got.
That's a lot of movement.
All right, Luna, it's your turn. You watch as an insecure goblin and a naive goblin run towards you.
Right. She's gonna yell. First off, she's gonna go. What are your names?
That's the signal.
What are your names?
We are
Now it's
completely
weapons
free to
free.
kill them.
What is your name? Unsure Goblin.
You call out what are your names. You see that there is a response that is forming from unsure goblin, and then for the life of them they can't come up with an answer.
Right. You really don't know your own name?
I'll give you an insight roll for free. Insight roll for free. It's a good deal. I take that deal.
Yeah.
I'd take my deal, said the deal seller.
With a 16, Luna, there is something existential in the face of this goblin when they are unable to give you their name. It's not that the DM doesn't have a name for them, it's that they literally don't have a name. They weren't given a name. They go to find the information and the name doesn't exist. And you watch as something is almost like cracking, and unsure goblin says, I don't know. Who am I? And then just drops down to his knees. What would you like to do on your turn?
I would like to start a rumor then.
Yeah?
Yeah. I would like to start a rumor that. Let's see how to phrase this.
Free trail.
You deserve a name. You all do.
All right, you cast Rumor, and it starts here, and then it begins to spread in and around, and the goblins are rushing to attack you, but their battle cry changes from that of goblinoid battle cry to like, get the box back! It holds spackle! And then it changes to that of, we deserve a name, and also we're going to stab these people. Who's summoning? Who's casting god spells over here?
Who's putting us in a gigantic fireball?
It wasn't me.
That is how far the rumor reaches when I cast it.
Okay, the room between all these goblins that are rushing you, the rumor spreads that they are deserving of a name, and you watch as doubt. You watch as doubt. Yeah, and all of you as well. You watch as doubt begins to fill these goblins, and the ones that haven't moved yet all drop down to their knees. And it looks like, I mean, it's just they look stricken with not pain necessarily, but epic confusion. Something is wrong with the fact that they are just being forced to realize that because they deserve names, that implies they don't have names, but they were supposed to have names. Something is wrong here, Luna. Something is wrong with these goblins. Anything else you want to do?
Corn, don't kill anyone right now, please.
I won't do the killing.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. That brings us to Sid, followed by a number of goblins. Sid, it's your turn.
You didn't say anything about me. So it looks like all the advancing goblins have arrested their movement. They no longer.
They've dropped to their knees. I mean, they look like they're still gonna stab you and fight you, but they're gonna be have to get up from prone. But they look like they're confused about not having a name.
Are the goblins in those towers you said also looked like they were posturing to attack?
They were outside the rumor range, so they don't seem to be as affected by the rumor.
Okay. I will have Bitey Bill go first. He was circling overhead as we had established. I'm gonna have him attack Tower 2.
Yeah, okay.
I would like there to be a cockatrice inside of this tower of goblins on the left as he dives in.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It moves so slowly.
I'll never understand that.
Bill is.
I don't
got
exactly
errors.
remember why or how, but
He still has his emergency brake on.
yeah.
Oh, and I will have him attack the puzzled goblin.
Oh, he's attacking Puzzle Goblin. Don't forget. Yeah, he says he's actually actively solving a Rubik's cube. Don't forget to target.
Yes. So I'm going to be just free rolling the dice, however.
Yes, I see.
For this, because we are still figuring out how to get Bitey Bill's sheet because he's a special boy.
So special.
I believe that will hit.
Oh yeah.
Surprising. Go Bill.
Whoa, you're familiar. Hit the goblin.
Yeah. You know Bill. So Bill will then deal 6 damage to this goblin, and they will have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's gonna be a failure.
And they begin to be petrified,
Cool.
which they'll address on their turn.
Okay, I'm going to make sure that I mark that down now so that I don't forget.
As far as Sid, I'm going to use my crossbow, and I am attempting to select them. The miserable goblin warrior. They're at the front of the other tower, which is exactly 80 feet away, so we're still in range.
Okay, nice.
And I'm going to take a shot.
Yes.
$14.
14 against the Goblin Warrior will actually not strike. You're dialing in at
Sure.
a 15.
So that'll hit the top of the tower. I'll just go, oh no, they're short. I'm short. And that'll be my turn.
Amazing. We now go to a number of Goblin Warriors who are going to have to stand up and then move. So I'm going to have them only be able to move 45 feet.
Shrimp Town membership.
Uh-oh. Hungry Goblin's going to be able to make it to Lamp, who has been perceived as the primary threat.
Wait.
They are the tallest, most imposing. They're wielding a giant axe. And you will watch as the cautious goblin is going to make here in a second to make the worst mistake and go and attack Corn instead. Because they're going to play it safe. All right. This is an attack coming in at you, Lamp, with just another little dagger. $14's going to do it.
That hits.
Yeah,
Ouch.
You're going to take a whopping 5 points of damage.
Ouch.
We get to keep on trucking with, honestly, just a continue. Okay, but now we're to Little Leg. Small Leg, what do you want to do?
Okay. I see this hungry goblin attacking, and I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers on him.
Yeah.
As I whisper, you do not deserve a name or life.
The goblin in Goblinoid, so I'm not sure if you can hear it, is still
It can
like,
understand me, though.
Exactly. It still is like whispering to itself, I need a name. Why don't I have a name? And that's going to be an 8 for its wisdom saving throw.
That's a fail. How do I roll dice? Thank you.
D&D, am I right?
Okay, it casts? Question mark?
Yeah, now you just got to click damage.
Why? Why no work? I'm just gonna roll dice.
9 points of damage.
Psychic damage.
To Hungry Goblin?
Hungry Goblin.
Man, you killed Hungry Goblin. Hungry Goblin is immediately, it looks like they begin to glitch in and out of existence. Like an old chroma wave on a TV. There's a little bit of this iridescent oil spill look to it, and there's like static for a second. And then there's a glitch, and then they're on the ground, and they're still just glitching over and over again. Hungry Goblin is deceased.
You gave him
That
his
boy
throat.
is not right. Someone check him. For my movement, I'm going to move 30 feet, and I want to show them that Lamp is not the biggest threat here. This fish in a bowl is.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
All right. That brings us to Unsure Goblin. Unsure Goblin is just going to turn around and attempt to attack you, Corn. Doesn't want to attack Luna simply because for all intents and purposes, Unsure Goblin thinks that maybe there's a chance they can complete this deal still.
They're not sure.
Yes, the negotiator.
Come here. All right. Coming in at you, Corn. Ooh. Not looking good. Not looking good.
Actually, believe it or not, won't hit Corn.
They're attacking Corn! An attack on a government official!
That is all that it is going to do on its turn. That now brings us to the puzzled goblin that was just attacked by Bitey Bill.
Now, the condition that they're currently under is restrained.
Restrain. Okay, cool. That's the middling one. Beautiful. Let's get that listed there correctly then.
I had to go double check it, and I figured we'd get back around to it.
Sweet. Booyah. Restrained. Where are you at? I can never find things whenever I need to find things. All right. It is going to make an attack. I'm going to see how smart this thing is if it automatically brings it in with disadvantage because of the condition. All right, it's attacking Bitey Bill. Damn, with disadvantage. Still going to be 19.
Yeah, that is still gonna hit. It's still gonna hit Bitey Bill.
Bitey Bill takes a whopping 3 points of damage.
Bitey Bill doesn't like that. Bitey Bill is surprisingly tanky, though.
Yeah, for real. All right, we keep on trucking. We've made it to Lamp. Lamp, it is your turn. There is a glitching chroma wave like old school TV goblin just gawk, on the ground.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm gonna make my way towards cautious goblin minion, avoiding.
Weird.
I'm gonna avoid opportunity attacks from that other guy.
Absolutely.
His
right
name
here.
is Unsure.
Unsure goblin.
At least,
All right.
I think.
What's your name? And I'm gonna cast Shillelagh and bonk him with my fist.
Why do you ask me this?
Go ahead.
The signal again.
Yes. All right. Let's see. All right, let's do it. I'm just gonna roll a d8. Oh, sorry, d20 first to actually attack.
Does it not does it not work on your sheet?
It's asking me to add an item, but it's my arm. So I'm just gonna do. Have I considered arm? So I'm just gonna do my. Just gonna do it manually. So that'll be 15 to hit.
15 meets it will beat it.
All right. And that is going to do a d8 damage. And as I hit it, some fireflies are going to fly out of my beard and start kind of swirling around and hitting it too for an extra d6 damage.
Oh my.
Yeah,
All right, let's
so
see
I'll
all
roll
this damage
d8
then.
plus d6. All right, roll. Dang.
That's total?
So that'll be so that, and then that's also, sorry, that's plus 5, so that's a total of 10 damage.
You watch as cautious goblin minion was unfortunately not cautious enough and immediately falls to the ground in the same like glitchy and just like begins to phase in and out as they twitch there on the ground.
Something tells me these goblins occupy a liminal space in reality.
All right, anything else you want to do?
Okay.
What?
Let's see. There's action, bonus action, movement. I still have 10 feet of movement, so I'm gonna rock up to Cynical Goblin. Square up.
All right.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, you square up with Cynical Goblin. We move now to Drunk Goblin. Drunk Goblin is going to use 10 feet of movement this way, 5 feet of movement this way. It's going to bump into this rock and then run dead sprint this way. And so that's Drunk Goblin's turn. Relieved Goblin. Relieved Goblin is happy that you haven't made it over to them yet. Relieved Goblin is going to step back here and is going to take cover and hide back behind this palisade. And then we move on to the next goblin, which is the Helpless Goblin. And Helpless Goblin is going to begin running inside 30 feet, and then it's going to scream out, "Help! Help me! Help me! We're under attack! Help me!" And then it's going to keep running. It's going, because you're invisible. They can't see you, Clink Clank. They're going to run directly by you down this path in an attempt to make it 60 feet in. You can take an attack of opportunity if you want, but you don't have to. You understand the risk here.
I think at the moment that it runs by at such a sprint, it like ruffles some of the squirrel hairs that have grown on Clink Clank, and it like tickles her nose, and she just does all that she can to keep from sneezing.
Amazing. Amazing. All right, Helpless Goblin runs in and sounds the alarm, and I'm now going to add another group of goblins to the initiative.
Oh no.
I like it was, we're being attacked. Help me.
Yeah, exactly. They're helpless. They're helpless.
Please don't put me further in initiative.
Hey, this makes you go first next turn. Just think of it like that.
All right.
Oh, goodness.
Let me see if it'll roll correctly for... Hopefully this doesn't mess everything up. But if it does mess everything up, I don't actually care.
Oh,
no, okay.
no.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Oh, knock the minis off.
That's so ridiculous that it still does the that one sound. Okay, great. Okay, so at the end of Helpless Goblin's turn, they've sounded the alarm. Some other goblins join into the fray. And now I have an even wider area to search for. Bored Goblin, you hear do the following. I guess finally something to do. And runs around and is going to take their full action to come up to you, Lamp. And is going to make an attack against you.
Bring it on.
It's going to crit against you.
Oh.
No.
No!
And
Bad.
as it stabs into you, you take a whopping 4 points of damage.
And it finishes the word.
That's ridiculous. All right.
Goodness.
More enemies than anyone needs to have in a combat like this. We continue on. I regret nothing. We have.
They're so condensed.
We are now going to have the thankful Goblin Warrior is going to say under their breath to themselves, wow, I'm so glad that I wasn't attacked by this little beast. And then it's going to attack Bitey Bill.
Bitey Bill.
And a 7's not going to cut it, I imagine, there.
It's not. We're looking for an 11.
Okay. And then the other ones that are in here, the pessimistic goblin minion is just going to start dashing and try to get essentially as far as they can over here to where helpless goblin was. My God. Silly goblin minion. Silly goblin minion is wearing a clown nose and face paint because they're silly.
Are they trapped in a box?
That should be. And they're going to walk out there, and as they get right around here, they pull out some bowling pins and they begin to juggle as they walk their way out of the camp here. And now we've made it to Corn's turn.
Corn is fuming. So completely ignoring this guy. He's just going to sprint over here. 25 feet.
Thank God.
I will provoke that opportunity attack, but I don't care.
From unsure? Yeah, he'll take it.
And then holding out my hand in like my shadow hand in like a 3-finger gun, he's going to launch 3 of his fingers off of his shadow hand, and they will streak towards helpless goblin, striking him with magic missile.
Okay.
Oh, sick.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Such a badass description.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
Which will then be 3d4 plus 3. So 14
Ooh.
damage.
And you were targeting helpless goblin, right?
Yes.
I duck.
Help. Yeah, help. You see the fingers rocketing towards you, and helpless goblin is in the middle of help me, and immediately just falls and dies.
He was right.
Now that will activate a wild magic surge.
Yeah, hell yeah, it will. Let's do it.
Okay.
99 here. Let me pull up the sheet on your character sheet.
I have rolled a 100 and a 99. This wild magic is awesome.
All right. So in this instance, for which you just rolled, okay, hell yeah, you just rolled a 99. Yeah. Okay. So let's take care of this. I'm gonna drop this for you. You rolled a 4. Roll 1d6. On a 4, one ally of your choice within 300 feet of you regains their lowest level expended spell slot. So I don't know if that affects. Can anyone benefit from a spell slot?
Littlefin used, Littlefin used Charm Person, so I'll give it to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woohoo!
That's
You
awesome.
hear from behind Lamp.
As like flakes of magic are flying off of me as I'm doing this, but as I'm still in this like almost like Saiyan fury as this magic is fucking circling me, I'm also going to rage, which now I am a wild magic barbarian.
Cool.
Does it
So I will
activate
be-
another surge whenever you rage?
It sure does.
Here, let me just click it on your character sheet. All right. You teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
And so as I'm like charging up, I just disappear and reappear in shadow over here. Just screaming. Ah!
You smell goblin urine as Cowardly Goblin pisses themselves.
If you would allow me to do like an intimidation check to try to draw the attention of everyone.
I'll take that deal.
You
I'll
have
take
my
that
attention.
deal. Yeah, let's see. Let's get an intimidation. Let's see how potent and powerful it is.
I like the comedy of relieved goblin not being the one teleported to.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's
Did
funny.
you say that I would have advantage after that show of magic?
Yeah. I think that's a very fair and very reasonable thing. Yep. You have garnered the attention of pretty much all of the goblins here, and
And I
whether that
shouted
is a
louder.
good thing or
I shouted louder than helpless goblins, so even if he didn't tell everyone that we're here, they know now.
absolutely. If that's what you want. I mean, if you think that's a reasonable thing to do, then I guess I can only agree with you. So let me go ahead and grab everybody
Alarming
else.
dwarf has alarmed the rest of them.
This does feel like in Baldur's Gate when you make the wrong choice at the goblin camp and suddenly you're there for 3 hours.
Oh my god! How did we get bigger?
No.
Hold on, let me go ahead and roll. Let me go ahead and roll all my my new initiatives, everybody.
Oh, look at that. This is really too many goblins now.
Oh no!
Watch her put your name down on the bean.
This is honestly so stupid, but I love it. Okay.
You guys ever think, I wonder what we're gonna do this session. Fucking fight goblins.
Have you considered
no.
goblining?
Gobblapalooza, baby.
Okay, I think that's your turn, correct?
Yup.
Okay, so this actually is going to, we're going to wake up now the people who are deep in here, and it is now Pessimistic Goblin Hexer's turn. As Pessimistic Goblin
Oh
Hexer
no.
is going to use their turn, step out, they have a conversation. You have no idea what's happening, and that's the end of their turn. Now we get to go to Furious Goblin Minion. Furious Goblin Minion took everything that you just did, Corn, personally.
Good.
And they're gonna run up to you. And they can't attack on this turn, unfortunately, because they had to use all their movement. But they're just like 2.5 feet of fury, just staring up at you, matching your energy. Just like up, trying to intimidate you back. I'm not even gonna have them roll. It doesn't go very far. All right, now we get to Miserable Goblin. Miserable, gloomy goblin minion. Oh my god, this is so
Dimension goblin.
I order a pizza now. Do you think
many
it'll get here
adjectives are
before
there?
my next turn?
Well, you gotta ask the pizza goblin, Adam.
He's
He's on the board at this point.
ridiculous. Gloomy Goblin hears something going on, and then you don't know what happens, but they actually don't move.
Oh.
Exactly. Humble Goblin says to themselves, and Clink Clank, can you speak Goblin?
No.
You don't understand what they say. They keep on moving. Innocent Goblin can move 25 feet. And Corn, do you speak Goblin?
No.
You hear a very lilting Goblin tune. It goes, and then it goes to stab you.
Huh.
A 15 is not going to cut it.
Nope.
And eventually you all will get to go again. We go back up to my other team. Miserable Goblin Warrior is going to... Absolutely. They're going to pull out their short bow here. Let's confirm. Absolutely.
I think it's 120 feet.
Yeah, we're looking pretty, and we're gonna stay targeted on you, Corn, and we're gonna do the only reasonable thing, and they're gonna shoot you. They're gonna try to at least, and they're gonna miss.
Dude, Corn is that guy.
They're gonna shoot. They're gonna shoot. They're
Yeah.
gonna miss.
I'm not even. They're not missing. They're hitting me, and they're just bouncing off my chest.
Cowardly Goblin is going to cover their eyes and then step forward. They're going to be making this attack at disadvantage because they can't see you.
He would have hit too. So. No.
I
Go ahead.
think it's only fair that Cowardly Goblin accidentally stabs Furious Goblin on a nat 1.
You know what? I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Absolutely. Why the hell not? At this point, anything to help me get enemies off the board. Furious Goblin is bloodied. And we keep on moving. This is a fun game that everybody gets to play. And
Every goblin.
every goblin gets their day. Enraged Goblin has a conversation with somebody, and then absolutely nothing else happens. So we go back to the top of the new initiative. Oh no! Oh my God! There's still more. God, intimidated goblin minion is going to run 30 feet this way, and then they're gonna see the body of helpless goblin. And they're going to run directly over to it, and they're going to collapse down, Planet of the Apes style, and just like scream up to the heavens, what is wrong with you people in Goblinoid?
I'm gonna do the thing again.
Okay. Where the hell? Oh my God. Okay, nothing happens with that person. God, why are there so many? Okay, Enraged Goblin is going to step over to the edge, and they're going to fire a shot at you, Corn, because again, that is your plan. This is what you want. This is exactly what needs to happen.
The
And
invincible fucking Mayor Corn.
truly, though.
Do you feel title card?
On 11, doesn't strike you. Doesn't strike you.
No.
God.
There's literally like a volley of arrows bouncing off of my chest as I'm
I
just like,
believe
"Rah,
it."
ah."
All right, we have, believe it or not,
Oh my
it's your
gosh.
turn to play D&D, and so now it's your turn, Clink Clank.
Amazing.
Amazing.
There's way more goblins here.
Wow. I'm gonna try to get back onto my side of the game here.
Yeah.
So 30 feet. And then I'm going to target Furious Goblin.
Yeah, you can target Furious Goblin.
How do I do it? Click?
T.
Click. T?
Or you can double right click. I found that works.
Is that working? Something's happening. There's red arrows.
I believe in you. That sounds right.
Fantastic. Great.
Well-
I'm going to.
Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead, Kate.
I'm going to throw a dagger.
That'll strike. Let's click
That'll
that damage
strike.
button.
Fantastic.
Get that root magic out of here.
Get the root magic
Oh,
out
sorry.
of here.
Oh, I didn't know that was public.
Where did it go? Where'd it go? Okay, here we go. Damage. 6.
Don't forget to
You
say
have killed. Furious Goblin is furious about dying. Their final words for individuals that are capable of hearing this will say, "Ah, I'm furious," and they die.
And I get another go.
Wait.
Because I have dual weapons.
Yeah, let's
so I
see
throw
it then.
another one.
You're attacking innocent goblin
Cowardly.
or cowardly goblin? Okay.
Yeah, cowardly.
Or relieved goblin. Chat, let us know if you want me to add more goblins to the board. For every $1 you donate, we will add 500 goblins to the board.
I
There's
miss.
also still a god out there that can make one of us critically succeed or critically
Like one of those
fail.
TikTok lives.
All right, it looks like you hit. It looks like you hit with a 13.
I hit?
Face adds
All right,
Yeah,
I hit.
It's a cowardly goblin minion. It has a 12 AC.
Where did my damage go? Oh, wait, I found it. Here we go. 7.
You immediately kill cowardly goblin.
Oh! I do
didn't
like
see
to
it
throw
coming.
knives.
Every single one that is dropping is essentially just immediately doing the same glitch, and they're just like tweaking on the ground as these chroma wave little glitchy retro staticky amalgamations. Ridiculous. All right, Clink Clank, I imagine that's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna telepathically say to Little Egg, see, something's wrong.
Yes, something is wrong.
That's all.
Cautious Goblin is dead, so I wish it would skip them, but it didn't. Insecure Goblin, you watch as Insecure Goblin walks 20 feet this way towards you, Lamp. They look you up and down, and then you hear a goblin sigh. And then they walk another total movement 50 feet. They can't attack you, Corn, but they're getting up in the grill. Naive Goblin is going to come straight up on you, Lamp. They're naive. They didn't fully grasp what was going on or the purpose of this. They look like they're having a really good time. Like this is just like a random like training exercise or something ridiculous. They are going to attack Lamp simply because there is this rock in between the epic thing that was going on and what they were able to see.
Makes sense. Come on. Ugh.
That'll hit. Let's see how much massive goblin damage you take. You take 6 points of goblin damage.
God dang.
Its own type. Okay.
Arjun, now is not the time for you to be rolling this good.
Hey, it's not skill. It is in fact a numbers game at this point. It was bound to happen. As surprised Goblin Warrior enters the fray and starts rushing that direction. Finally, we make it back to Luna's turn.
Right. She's gonna stab the one in front of her.
Unsure Goblin holding a box of spackle?
Yeah.
The
We should just
emissary?
take the box and go, guys.
All right, make your attack.
Spackle.
I never expected this out of Luna.
Unfortunately, a 6 will miss. Unfortunately, a 6 will miss.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do?
I want to move, but I really don't want to proc a action attack. Although, yeah, sure.
All right, show me where you're going.
Plus 20, 30 feet. So there.
All right. Unsure Goblin is at this point. You tried to attack them. They're gonna go for you now. The deal is off. Amazing. They get a nat 1. They go to stab you. They trip on a rock and they fall prone as well.
I like the idea that you both try to stab each other and the daggers like clink, and you just like
Yes.
high five and keep going.
All right. Anything else, Luna?
Seeing how many has died already and how many has been hurt, I think she would try to negotiate something about them stopping. So go like, you do not need to fight us. We do not want to kill you. Please stop.
I need you to make this. You can make a persuasion check with disadvantage because Corn is actively like swimming through the bodies of the goblins.
Giving them the cob.
Yeah. The DC on this is going to be pretty high for this level at a 17.
Want a persuasion?
I want a persuasion, but it does have to be a disadvantage because it's actively in battle.
Whoa!
Whoa.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Luna, you scream. If you all will allow me to pause combat for the brief moment for us to break out, I'll keep initiative exactly the same for if and when this goes wrong. You raise up your hands. Everyone, do we have to be fighting? We don't want to be killing you. And Drunk Goblin's gonna step up to you. And Drunk Goblin's gonna stumble up to you.
Ah, I've heard that before. You gotta give me something to prove that you're not gonna kill any more of my people.
And he just like pokes you in the chest. And you can smell foul goblin liqueurs on his breath.
And I will hand him my dagger.
Who told you that goblins love daggers? Because I do.
I'm not sure.
See, now I can't attack you.
I'm not sure if
You
it
have
was
my
caught-
weapon.
Shadow said roll the 20.
Oh!
So Shadow invoked his nat 20 on that.
All right, so not only would that have been a 21 total, it would have been a 25 total and a natural 20.
Yeah.
The nat 20
Yes.
has been activated for the night. It has been spent, and Drunk Goblin takes your dagger and then grabs you by the wrist and says,
Come on, we gotta drink together now. Come on, follow me.
Sure.
and Drunk Goblin is going to begin to lead you into the camp.
And
I guess
she will
Luna's a
follow.
goblin now.
I need to know
And
what everybody
Going
else
past
is doing.
Corn.
If the
She's
going
goblins
past
were still
Corn, she's
trying to
going
kill
to
me,
tell
I'm
him
still
not to
fighting
kill.
them.
As the Drunk Goblin is passing by, he seems to have some type of clout or weight with the other goblins, and
He just, no. This one's pretty chill.
and all the goblins seem to stop. The only exception would be actually you're surrounded by an insecure goblin and an innocent goblin. The bored, no. Cynical, no. You're all, for the most part, you're pretty okay. They do not appear like they are attempting to continue the fight at this moment. At least the goblins that you were able to see out here. You would need to go inside and or move to figure out what the other goblins are doing. At this point in time, I will say that we can pause the direct initiative and pause the direct combat.
I will say that I think Luna needs to do a persuasion check on Korn to get him out of his fury.
If that's what you think that you need. Do you think that the nat 20 was enough, or do you think that you need another one?
That was, I feel like, uninvolved.
Okay.
Korn was over here in a bloodbath, fucking unleashing magic and bullshit over here. He didn't know what was happening over there, and then all of a sudden, Luna's just walking by him with a goblin. So like, right now, he's just in a blind fury.
All right. Okay. Luna, let's get another persuasion check. Let's see if you are able to will, bend, and sway Korn to your cause as you move by here.
It's gonna be pretty easy. Yeah, Korn's still just like releasing all of this magic waves. He's just like, huh? Wait, what? We're done? Huh?
Everybody
Done for
should
now.
have a party for their birthday.
Hey, they're inviting me to
Right.
drink. That should be your thing.
Oh.
Peace
Oh
now.
yeah.
Peace.
Okay. If you need some
Excuse me.
drinks, let me get set
I
up.
got some good barrel wine.
I check the corpse of the convulsing goblin, the hungry goblin that died.
Yeah, thank you for using their name.
I want to see what's going on with them. I'm gonna say move, and I'm just gonna kind of kick the shoe of unsure goblin with my fin, and just like hope that doesn't proc an opportunity attack.
You kick the shin of unsure goblin, and you think for a second that your little foot fin like phases through them for a split second.
What?
Like they don't have as much mass as you think they should have.
I waddle back over to them. Give me your hand.
I'm not sure if I should do that.
I won't hurt you.
Oh, okay then.
And they give you your hand.
I just want to try and grab their hand.
Okay. You can attempt to grab their hand, and when you grab their
Like
hand,
a handshake.
like
almost.
a handshake, but not
Yeah.
quite like a handshake.
No, because one of us has a fin.
And again, there's this weird moment where your hand feels like it is going, your fin feels like it's going into their hand, like it's clipping through a wall for a split second, and then it corrects itself.
Why are you glitching? Riddle me this.
And
Let
then
me look into your mind. I will figure this out. Have no fear.
you're using detect thoughts.
Yeah, I'm gonna detect thoughts. I'm immediately gonna probe. Yeah.
Cool. I believe that is a wisdom save for me. Yes.
I will spend 3 source meta magic points to give you
Disadvantage.
advantage on this, I believe.
How does an unnatural 1 sound?
Pretty good to me.
Dirty one.
Filthy,
And I just-
disgusting one.
I stick
Dirty
my
one.
fins into his head. Yeah, glitch through, and I just want to see what I see. Like, what is going on with
Like
these guys?
it's
Why are
not
they-
actually causing Unsure Goblin any pain, but Unsure Goblin is just like they're like convulsing. Like you don't know why they're doing that, but they are.
What the hell's going on over there?
Stop it! You are fine. Your vitals are completely normal.
And you are getting the following from Unsure Goblin. You watch as the first memory, and you are clearly aware that it is like their birth memory. Their birth memory is stepping out of darkness as if they're stepping out of a cave into a bandit camp that looks identical to this, being welcomed by like a dozen other goblins. And then all the other goblins point back to the cave. And then you watch as Unsure Goblin turns around to face the cave as another goblin just materializes at the mouth of the cave. And all the goblins go, hello. And then it happens over and over and over again as dozens and dozens of new goblins are being formed instantaneously at the mouth of a cave.
Clink clank. It appears these goblins are being mass-produced in some kind of goblin factory inside the cave. Perhaps you should investigate. That is why
wonder
they
if-
have no names either. Because they're new.
I wonder if they're what's in the box.
Let me ask, what's in the box? I'm gonna say, because the first thing he's gonna think about is what's in the box. I'll have to see it.
In his mind, you hear the following, the box, and you see an individual. You see a very large goblin, like a huge goblin, objectively large category-sized goblin,
Clink clank.
sitting on top of a box.
There is a big goblin on the box, guarding the box that makes the small goblins. Be advised, he may be hostile.
Go ahead, everybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to turn back into the camp now
Okay.
and run around and look for a large goblin.
Now I am. Oh, you're actually
cave.
you're
The
wearing the
cave.
cloak, so that's fine. Okay. So first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna give everybody a chance because we had that extensive initiative list for combat. What is Sid doing exactly?
So I'm gonna get up from my prone position where I was. I took a shot at the goblins up there.
Yeah.
And I'm making my way to the road because my friends are moving further to the camp, and now I'm on the wrong side of the goblin wall.
Yep.
And it's quick step, tappy feet. Hey guys, I guess we're all good now.
You all can move as far as Luna and Drunk Goblin, unless you are invisible.
I want to be next to Cord.
They said they want drinks, so I'm just trying to find wherever they might brew or keep alcohol, and I'm just trying to set up and start brewing and serving alcohol.
Okay.
Because it is what my job is.
I do have a clarifying question before we continue.
Absolutely.
We all stopped combat,
Uh-huh.
but Bill is still up there.
Yeah.
Is Thankful Goblin also like?
You Thankful Goblin and Puzzled Goblin, at the behest of Drunk Goblin, would also have stopped fighting unless Bitey Bill continued to bite.
I'm unsure what Bitey Bill would do, but Puzzled Goblin will need to repeat that save regardless.
Let's see if he
to see
becomes
what
petrified.
happened.
What save was it again? A con save?
A con save. Your DC is 11.
Yeah. Puzzled Goblin becomes
He is
petrified.
petrified for the next 24 hours. Yes.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so we got a petrified goblin here. We got Mighty Bill up there. Maybe they're still fighting. What's going on? What's going on with Lamp as everyone else seems to be heading into the goblin camp here?
I'm heading there with him. I'm rather nervous, so I'm going to be kind of nervously plucking berries from my hair.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Goodberry twice as I walk up.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to eat all 20 of them.
Oh
All right. Yeah.
I would like to say the tank of our party came out completely unscathed.
That's really funny. Hey, we're gonna do something that I think is clever and funny in a game like this where the stakes are wild and the points don't matter.
They've never been higher.
I need you to roll me 2 D110s. I need you to roll me 2 D10s, please.
2 D10s, not a D100? All right.
Not a D100. I need them to be 2 separate D10s. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Cool. Everything is fine. All of the good berries that you ate were good.
Oh, what? That's worrying.
What's the material component for Goodberry?
The material. Oh my gosh. Let me put it up.
It's a holly branch, right?
Yeah, which I guess is my head. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because it's innate spellcasting, so it's from my species. So yeah, I would imagine it's like from my head. Yeah.
The way that I imagine is every now and then one of them just doesn't come out right.
Yeah,
mistletoe, there you go.
I'm cool with that.
All right, awesome.
Sure.
Okay, so for those of you, obviously we got Small Egg. Small Egg, are you going to be heading in?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Unsure Goblin. I'm gonna say, who is the bravest of you all, and where are they located? And I will read their answer and make my way to the opposite end of the camp.
Yeah, so they're
to find brave goblin.
They've been talking to you in Goblinoid, but you're like also reading their mind, so you're getting the gist of like the tone and the theme and the vibe of everything. And Unsure Goblin would give you the following information.
I'm not really sure who's the strongest.
It's hard to say.
No, the bravest. I need a leader.
I'm not really sure who's the bravest.
Oh my god.
Okay, you'll do that. I need you to assemble the rest of the goblins and bring me the head of the big goblin on the box. If you do that, I will give you all names, as I am an eldritch horror.
Why don't I have a name?
I will give you one. I will call you Juan, because you are the first. Bring me his head, and the others will join you.
In his
And
mind,
the box.
you were able to get again. You say the box, and then you hear the following: the box.
Yeah,
And
the box.
Then you also get the following.
It's almost time. It's almost time for the birthening.
Oh no.
What is the birthening?
An Unsure Goblin for the first time is very sure of something, and they grab you / your bowl. However, is the only way an NPC can grab you, and they grab you and they say,
the birthening. It comes, you must see.
Okay, bring me there.
An Unsure Goblin is going to grab the two of you and is going to just begin bringing you up to where the rest of the party is.
I'm in this one's mind, I say to the rest of the party.
Unsure Goblin in Goblinoid says to Drunk Goblin,
I think it's almost time for the birthening. Maybe.
and Drunk Goblin would semi-agree. We're going to go back to Clink Clank. Clink Clank, I will allow you to once again move 60 feet and make me a stealth roll with advantage. Make sure you got the square button clicked.
It doesn't let you move through enemy spaces.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, so you have to kind of, yeah.
Stealth.
Let me click end here. Okay, make me a stealth roll.
Good.
Nice.
Okay. All right, go ahead and move another 60 feet wherever you'd like. Okay, make me another stealth roll. Okay. I'll allow you to make me a perception check if you'd like.
Okay. I would like. $19.
Okay, with a 19, you were able to see that right here where I'm pinging on the screen, there
Yeah.
appears to be, looks like a mouth of a cave is somewhere between these two barricades, these two boundaries that are right here. There appears to be a very guilty-looking goblin minion standing in front of the opening to this cave.
Wonderful. I heard cave. I need to go to cave.
Okay. We pan back over to Luna and Korn and the rest of the party here, and Drunk Goblin responds to Unsure Goblin, and Drunk Goblin goes,
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we were about to miss the birthing.
A birthing.
and looks to Luna.
Luna, we gotta go to the birthing.
What is the birthing?
It's the ning of birth.
No.
Oh, yes, that makes complete sense.
Sure. Of course, we gotta go to the birthing.
Flawless logic.
Now I'm going to move you through. I'm going to move you through the camp, and every like 60 feet or so, I'm going to give you all a chance if you want to say or do something. If you all want to try to break away from Drunk Goblin, you may. But they appear to be going this direction. Oh, I grabbed you too, Cord. Sorry.
I'm staying right next to Luna. I'm
Okay,
not
perfect.
letting her go anywhere without a bodyguard.
Cool. Sweet. All right. So as they're walking through here, and I'm also going to grab you and Little Egg.
Let's go, Juan.
All right, Sid, are you going to follow them or are you going to go somewhere else?
I'm gonna stick next to Cord. Seems
Okay.
to be the safest place. I feel he is divinely protected, and I want some of that for me.
Okay. All right. Do you want to summon Bitey Bill back to you, or do you want to leave Bitey Bill up in the watchtower?
Bitey Bill is his own bird.
the call of the rooster. The call of the cock summons Bitey Bill back to you.
The call of the cock.
The Richard call.
Yeah.
All right. So now I'm just gonna grab you all.
Dig.
I'm gonna here's what we're doing. I'm gonna put you all in a line here, and I'll put. We got to put some formality to this. All right, there we go. And they're beginning to just walk you unnecessarily wide. God, Bitey Bill, why are you so slow?
I think legitimately the answer is he has a 20-foot movement speed.
Oh, there we go. That's probably why.
But I don't know if you can toggle fly on him because that's 40, and he might just be quicker than all of us.
But I have a 25-foot movement speed, and I don't move any slower than anyone.
As do I. I don't have actual answers, only bad theories.
All right. And you, Clink Clank, you would watch as the party is essentially moving and passing you, and the party would be led by Unsure Goblin and Drunk Goblin over to what appears to be a, and I'll rearrange you all here in a second. I should unclick it. Let's see if I can move it back. There we go. perfection. Resentful Goblin looks at you with disgust. And you can you watch as stepping out of this tent, there is a very, very, very small goblin that is walking with like a shaman staff. And as this pessimistic goblin hexer steps out, you would watch as all of the other goblins drop down to a knee, and those that can speak goblinoid or are listening to the goblins, you would hear the following:
Ah, the first one.
And they all pay deference to the pessimistic goblin hexer, and the pessimistic goblin hexer goes,
Bah, 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 bah. Silence, for I am old, and I haven't the time for your squabbling.
and then you watch as resentful goblin walks away. Panicked goblin minion and enraged goblin minion stand here in front, and pessimistic goblin hexer looks over to unsure and drunk goblin and says,
Why have you brought them into our camp?
and unsure goblin would step forward,
Tell him, Juan. Tell him the truth.
and unsure goblin would say,
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know.
Very good, very good. And I like pass my hands through his head as I try and like pat him on the head.
and pessimistic goblin hexer brings their staff down, and you watch as unsure goblin says,
No, I don't think I want this.
and disappears.
Oh,
And
What did they
can I
say?
quickly, discreetly swap spots with Luna?
You want
I believe
if
I am
Luna's okay
sad
with it.
now.
Yeah, sure.
I just kind of
I
like
had to guess.
push Luna behind me.
Oh, kind of like protecting.
Yeah.
An unsure goblin appears to be gone at this time. And
Is my detect thoughts completely severed?
yes, exactly,
Okay, okay.
exactly.
Could I react to that with? I actually have something called magic awareness now.
Cool. What's that give you?
which lets me locate the magic wherever it happens and magic items, and sense what school of magic it is.
Cool. So, what's the range on it? I just need to know how far it can go.
60 feet.
Okay, cool. So it's an interesting ping that you get off of this situation, Korn. The magic is certainly coming off of pessimistic goblin hexer, and it's giving the flavor of conjuration/abjuration, but it feels weak. It doesn't necessarily feel like there's a magic item that's coming from the shaman here, the goblin hexer. But it almost feels like the pessimistic goblin hexer and the staff that they're using is somehow like wielding or channeling something or someone else's power.
I see.
And pessimistic goblin hexer would step forward, and then obviously so would panicked goblin minion. And speaking to the group here, the goblin hexer would say,
You only have 2 choices. You can join us, or you cannot join us.
Korn fully breaks out in laughter.
Can we think about it?
Like,
Yes, you may.
All right, we'll get back to you in a couple days.
Okay, thanks for coming.
All right, guys.
Bring
That's
back
a pretty
Juan,
good offer, actually.
wait,
or I'll
wait,
kill
wait.
you.
What is your name, Mr. Goblin?
Well, that's the signal.
they begin to walk away. Small egg, you say bring back water, I'll kill you. And then pessimistic goblin hexer steps forward. They don't have the same effect. Like, it doesn't have the same effect on them whenever you ask them about their name. A single tear comes out of the elderly goblin hexer's eye, and he says,
If I were a younger goblin, then that maybe would have some effect on me. But I am 3 days old.
I knew it.
And I have seen more than any other goblin here. Juan was but a babe 45 minutes ago.
Well,
What?
I am 2 weeks and 3 days and 2 hours and 17 minutes old, which makes me your elder.
You feel the gasp of the entire goblin camp at once.
Bring back Juan.
And you hear the following: the Ancient One.
Yes.
Orn is looking at Luna, just
Go with
waiting for her to allow him to attack.
I have heard prophecy of the big goblin in the cave who sits on the box with the little goblins that comes out of it.
You then hear the
Oh,
following.
that's how babies are made.
Oh no! Again, it's like disgruntled, all over, chaotic goblin whispering, and they all like are looking back and forth between themselves. And pessimistic goblin Hexer comes up to your bowl and just taps on your bowl. How do you know of the birthening?
I have seen things the goblin mind can only comprehend if it were biggened. You will bring us there, and we will decide then if we are to join you or not join you.
Some third other thing.
You may have 24 hours in business hours to decide. Thank
He
you.
says,
You only
I
have
am an
16
old-
business hours left.
I don't have that much time.
Then decide now in 16 business minutes.
you watch as pessimistic goblin passes by you
Up, up, up.
and just
Okay.
steps around, and here in this space where there's an opening, they place the staff and just shove it into the ground, and they say the following:
For I am old, and I have seen much. Whoever shall pull my staff from this rigid earth shall be next to rule the goblins.
and they let go of it, and it falls over.
Can Mighty Bill pick it up?
Yep, I think Bill's like,
Actually, before it happens, can Luna do a mage hand
Yeah, what do you want to do
and
to
just catch it before it falls?
it?
Bill
Absolutely.
just goes straight into the dirt.
It like falls. It falls like 20 degrees, but the mage hand like can ride it if you want. And then the pessimistic goblin says,
I have lived a long life. I go now to retirement.
and starts walking north.
He's either going to the cave or not to the cave.
And dives into this bush.
Not to the cave.
And Luna's gonna take his staff.
All the you grab the staff.
Mm-hmm.
All the goblins drop down to their knees and again go,
The first one.
Lamp also drops to a knee. First one.
Korn looks at this youngin in front of him and is just like, Luna looks like she's in her like 20s, 30s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Korn just looks up at Luna and is like, first one. Does not need
He's gonna look back at him and just go like, eh? Just
Juan is
shrug.
no more.
She's the
Do not speak his name in vain.
We go back over to you, Clink Clank. Clink Clank, do you want to have joined back up with the party, or do you want to go in the cave?
Oh yeah. No, I'm up with the party now.
just appeared.
Yep.
Do you take off your cloak, or
off-
do you?
I'll take off the hood of it.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's just a disembodied squirreled head floating.
Okay. I love that. Amazing. And then actually, who would it be? I think it is Satisfied. Satisfied goblin minion steps up to you, Luna, and says the following.
Yeah, it is time for the birthening. You must lead us through the opening chant of the birthening to summon the big goblin.
Oh, good. I know this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Juan taught me.
Of
And then
course. Of
you
course.
hear chanting begins in the entire camp.
Birthening. Birthening.
Birthening.
Birthening.
I still don't know what they're saying.
And then another goblin pulls out some like strange horn and just begins to make a terrible noise.
What sounds like a goblin giving birth?
The birthening, Sid. The birthening.
Now
Oh.
I need Luna, or with help somebody else, to make the opening chant that is the traditional lines of opening and welcome to begin the birthening process.
I feel like people that can help.
Yeah, can I assist Luna in the chanting as I impart the knowledge I've gained from Juan's skull?
Absolutely. I'll give. You can help Luna. Luna, you can make this roll with advantage. You can make this a deception roll, a charisma roll of some kind would be appropriate. The higher the roll is, the closer I will allow the energy of this to be.
Birthening.
Alright.
Mirth and
Deception we
lurp.
go with then. And I could make that as an advantage?
Yeah. Hold on, I'll let you make a charisma roll if you'd like.
No, deception is fine.
Okay, deception. Okay, cool. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's with advantage. You got a 12?
Yeah.
Okay, you get about half of it. Half of it makes sense. Half of it makes sense. The energy that the small egg is giving you is that of, it's less of a ritual and more of just an announcement to Big Goblin to come out of the cave. And so it's really loosely structured. It's more of like, hey, big guy, it's time for the birthening. There's some weird dance moves as well that look a little bit like this, back and forth. And so you maybe miss some of the moves. But eventually, and I apologize for not having an appropriately large...
Shorter than I expected.
But a goblin boss steps outside at the cave mouth, and you all would hear the following in common. Yeah, all right, it's me. I'm the big goblin. Hey, all right, who wants some little goblins? Hey, how about you?
Bring me his head.
And all of the other goblins here just again drop down. The big goblin. He's maybe like 6 inches taller than the tallest goblin here, which is like substantial, but they're not like huge. And the goblin boss starts going, yeah, all right, small goblin's coming up, boom! And then he points to his right, and a goblin just appears. Give me a second.
This is all your fault, guilty goblin.
And then he starts to dance a little bit. He does a hip thrust to the left. Another goblin just appears to the left. Then he says, hey, I can do this all day. And then he continues, and another goblin pops over here. And then you hear a goblin call out from the crowd, give us a warrior goblin. And he says, you got it. And then he pops out a warrior goblin here in the front.
Give a betraying goblin.
Okay, hold on. We'll see how long.
Goblin that will betray you.
Yeah, the best I can do is suspicious.
That works. Thank you.
How many goblins do you let him make?
Give me a backwards goblin.
How do you do that?
If we can eat these, we can solve world hunger. Let him cook.
Also, please stop. I don't think we have enough food for these goblins.
Hey, this is how we're gonna get the citizenry back.
Right.
And he continues dancing, doing like these mock finger guns back and forth. And then all of a sudden, for the first time, he looks over to the group of you all gathered here, surrounded. And like, you watch his goblin eyes just go so big. And he goes, oh, hey, birthening over, all goblins. Big goblin says, go, jump in a bush. And all of the goblins immediately take off to the nearest bush.
The first one says don't.
This guy's within 30 feet of me. Can I send out an arm and just grab him?
You can certainly try.
Wait, let all the other goblins go away first.
For the sake of initiative, please.
Yeah, no, I'm just
What?
like I'm waiting until I've just got like a clear shot as all of the ones around him have like scattered, and then I'm just fucking shooting my arm straight down the middle, grabbing him, pulling him to me.
I think maybe with some passive insight, Lamp is reading that, and Lamp's going to be like, perhaps discretion is the better part of valor in this situation. We need to read the room.
All right, so all the goblins, for the most part, with the exceptions of the goblins that are still brand new and fresh, the goblins that are brand new and fresh are going to just head inside to the cave. Oh, sorry, clink clank.
Oh, I'll go with them.
The goblin boss is out here. Go ahead and attempt to grapple.
Yeah, with all of them cleared out, I grab them and like at least hold them in place, which will be a fucking not good. I'm rolling terrible on all of my strength things today.
I'll let it be to where the goblin boss doesn't resist necessarily. You just didn't maybe have enough oomph to pull them all the way. But the goblin boss immediately, as soon as you wrap them around with your arm, they go, hey, shh, we gotta talk about some stuff really quick. And just starts walking over to you.
What is your name?
And he says, immediately you would
It's not
hear
signal shit.
immediately he starts clawing and grabbing at his face. He's like, wait, hold on. Give me a second. Wait
Oh my
a
God.
second. And he rips off this like hyper realistic latex mask.
Coleman Withers.
And as he pulls off this hyper realistic latex mask, it turns into a wooden mask. And he immediately grows several feet tall. And he appears to be a remarkably light-skinned, red-haired human individual. And he introduces himself as Kerwin McTavish. He is wearing the raiment of a bandit. And he says, I cannot stress how glad I am to see a non-goblin right now.
Give me the mask.
No. You don't understand. This mask is cursed.
Give it to me.
You don't want this power, buddy. Listen. I will give you almost anything else from this camp. Trust me, though, you don't want this mask.
Was it inside of a box you weren't supposed to open?
It was in a box, but, I mean, no one said I couldn't open it.
I mean, it wasn't yours, so...
Yeah, but we stole it, though, so, I mean, finders keepers. And then you watch
Yeah,
him takes
well, I
off his
feel
hat.
like you
He takes off his hat,
deserved.
and he says, all them poor bandits, rest in peace. My
Well,
buddies.
Not all of them.
All right,
You pull out
well,
of your bag. What do you mean? You mean somebody didn't die?
Oh yeah.
At least not at the camp.
Oh no, he is. He's in the cart back there.
Yeah, he's alive. We gave him first aid.
We'll trade you for the mask.
No, you trust me. Listen, you don't want this. You don't want no part of this mask. You can create an infinite number of goblins that live for 3.5 days.
I kind of do want that.
Only 3.5
It
days?
sounds like we kind of want that.
Yeah. Did you see what happened to the first goblin?
Yeah.
Push.
You got to
Yeah,
retire.
I took a
It's
step.
a weird thing. They can tell whenever the end is coming. They go and find a bush. Don't ask me to explain it.
Okay.
So why are
So,
they all
like-
okay with just going into the bush now?
You know what? I
Because
would
they
like
still
to
got-
go into the bush.
They still got a couple of days left.
No, Sid,
I've
you are not
heard
ready for the
bushes are
deafening.
Nice and warm and inviting.
I've died before.
So you would see drunk goblin minion, satisfied goblin minion, and pessimistic goblin hexer. Pessimistic goblin hexer is wearing chacos and a Hawaiian shirt, and they're sitting in a lawn chair.
I nod and then walk back immediately. Retirement actually seems sweet.
all right, sure. Can you please
Listen.
tell us what happened?
Yeah, listen, I would love to tell you what happened. Okay, so me and my buddies, this is our camp. We're we're something of raiders. Maybe you've heard of us. We're pretty renowned. We're called the Iron Beavers.
The who? Never heard of you.
Yeah.
Have I heard of
Not
them?
you.
You can make a history check. The history DC on this is 30 because no one's heard of the Iron Beavers.
Actually, I'm gonna make the check.
If you crit, you've heard of the Iron Beavers.
Hold on.
They're somehow from your world.
I have, and I quote, unobtainable knowledge,
True.
even to me.
You have so much in common.
Let's figure it out. No.
Almost. Does anybody else want to try to see if they're familiar with Iron Beavers?
Yes, I have eternal knowledge. I'll give it a go.
I've heard of the iron muskrats.
Not quite.
Let me give it a thought.
Not quite.
Oh, actually, while you're thinking, I did get a coupon for a case of craft brews.
Oh, I wonder if we can redeem that here. I could use a couple.
No, it's for
drinks.
Crystal Brook, and I'm trying to redeem it with you.
Oh.
Almost, people.
Well, let me check the expiration date here.
I also roll it just because everyone else is.
You might as well.
Well,
Might as well.
it's in my mind.
Might as well.
Oh. So I just have to take your word that you have it.
Not my word.
Almost.
Close.
And okay, so Kerwin McTavish continues, and Kerwin McTavish continues, says, okay, so listen, so we're the Iron Beavers, we were something of raiders, this is kind of our little turf. I mean, look at this place, like it's pretty becoming. And he kind of like goes on like a 5-minute tangent about like how impressive the Iron Beavers are and like the rigorous recruitment process before he gets back on topic. And he's okay, no, sorry, listen. Okay, so well, we've been planning this raid for some time. There was this caravan group that was going to be coming through. We knew that they were going to be carrying some remarkably rare items, and it was just so needless to say, we planned this, we executed it, beautiful. We killed almost all of them. It was great. It was honestly some of the best raiding I've ever been a part of. Yeah, it was really good. He like pauses and thinks fondly on the raid. Ah, those are the days. It was like 4 days ago. And then he goes back. Okay, so but this is where it gets really weird because we were tearing through all the chests and all the boxes and everything. And one of the other raiders, one of the other Iron Beavers, Chuck, he
Chuck
found
Beaver.
this mask. Yeah, he was the founding member. So you have heard of us?
No.
He
Just
found
felt
this
right.
mask. He found this mask, and he put it on. And immediately, you saw what happened to me. Immediately changed into the form of a goblin, and he couldn't stop himself. It was like he was just budding off goblins. There were dozens and dozens and dozens of them, and he just kept screaming things like, "Stop them! Stop them! Kill them! Kill them!" And that's exactly what the goblins did. They killed everybody. I was barely able to escape and get out of there. Me and
How
Chuck.
did you end up with the mask?
I killed Chuck. I
Uh-huh.
killed Chuck.
How
killed
did
my
you?
boss.
How did you kill Chuck?
I stabbed him.
Where did you stab him?
I stabbed him right in the kidney.
Now the bandit that we didn't let die, where was he stabbed?
The
Many
kidney.
times.
You know what? Will you guys give me like 5 minutes?
Yes.
I
Cool.
killed him. I killed him good. He's never
I'm gonna
coming
go.
back.
I'm gonna go
Except for
back
my
to the
dreams.
cart.
Every night, I'll see his face.
Korn just turns to Luna for a moment. Do I have permission to tell her what happened? Like, is anyone gonna get mad at me for telling her what's up? You know, the witch lady, the one we're doing the job for.
Sure. I can't see why
listen.
not.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
And he just folds up a little piece of paper and it gets eaten by his arm.
Nice.
Did you happen to see a really giant box that fits this particular description? Then I described the box as Kantar has described it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So after I killed Chuck, I obviously put on the mask because I earned it, and I summoned a whole bunch of goblins, and I told them to carry everything they could find back to our camp. So we dragged off the box and brought it back here. There's a big old box. There was some furs, some gold, some jewels, some gems. Looked like there were some cursed objects in there as well. Only reason I know that they were cursed is because they had this big old sign on it that said probably cursed. So yeah, we got this big old box. I've been using it kind of as like a goblin throne.
Right. Well,
You all
we
want to
would
open
like
it with
that
me?
box.
Yes.
I've been putting it
No.
off. I've been saving
No.
it. I've been saving it for a special
Yes.
day.
Today. The birthday.
Egg? No.
No, we're supposed to take that box back without opening it.
Listen, you all have done me a solid. I'll let you have the box. I don't even want it. I don't want it. You can take anything you want from here because I thought I wanted ultimate power. I thought that I wanted to be a leader. That's why I killed Chuck, right? But I realized with this unlimited power granted to me by this mask that it's too much for me to handle. Kerwin McTavish is not a leader, nor is he a goblin. He's just a man. And I think I need to go do some soul searching. And me in this mask, who knows? Maybe we'll travel and see the world. I'll make a couple of goblins every now and then for tedious task and menial labor, but I won't let it get out of hand.
I like your gumption, kid. Why don't you come back to Crystalbrook Village when you're done?
I don't know, man. As far as I know, Crystalbrook Village has been destroyed. It'd take a
You're
lot of
looking-
goblins to build that place back.
You're looking at the lone survivor along with this little doll here, and he taps on Clink Clink.
Oh, shit! What is that?
The
Just a
squirrel
floating head.
version of Clink Clink.
Don't be mean.
It's just a-
I'm a squirrel doll, obviously.
Yes,
Oh
it is
my
real
God.
hair.
It's real fur.
That's a weird thing to say. Oh my god.
Yep.
So
You're morally compromised.
you're telling me that you all are in the. There were people that survived the massacre of Crystalbrook,
Alright.
and you're not
him.
you're just looking. You're foraging for boxes in the woods. There's a lot of easier ways to rebuild something.
There's this lady who offered to help me rebuild my town if I did this job for her, so I'm like, I left the comfort of the city I've known my whole life to come out here and do some. It's been some shit, man. Look, just if
Hey.
you need a job, you know where you'll find us.
Hey man, that sounds pretty heavy. Sounds like you've been on a little bit of a journey yourself.
He just looks at his missing arm.
Here's what I'll tell you. I think here's what I'm gonna do. And he points up to the mountains. He says, right now, I'm gonna start walking. And I'm gonna walk to the top of the mountains. And I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream the names of every single brother that I lost that day. And I'm gonna scream Chuck's name last, because I killed him. And after I've screamed the names of every single member of the Iron Beavers from the top of the mountain, I will come back down, and I will come to this Crystalbrook village, and I will join you in your cause. But I
The
do not
goblins
have
will be
time. What?
Really helpful. The goblins will be really helpful.
You're absolutely correct. They would be very helpful. Now, if you don't mind, I need to start slowly walking north. I'm underprepared, so I have no time to waste.
Can I give you some parting advice?
I'll take any type of advice, parting or otherwise.
Name your goblins. Name them.
He says to you, huh, weird, I never thought of giving them names. I just gave them strange adjective descriptors as I created each of them.
Name your goblins.
I mean, that can be their names. It's just make sure that they know that that's their name.
Bring back Juan.
Oh, hold on. Was there a certain goblin that you all really enjoyed?
Yes, his name was Juan. He was unsure of many things, but not his name.
My gosh.
Oh, you're talking about unsure goblin minion.
He goes by many names. Well, those two specifically.
He puts the mask back on, and around this time, Sid, where were you going?
Oh, I was going back to the cart where maybe Chuck was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can go in back and grab the cart. We'll say this conversation goes on long enough for you to go to the cart and then make it back.
Yeah, so I go to the cart and I like pop up and I go, "Wait, are you Chuck?"
That was my title, Chuck. Yeah, I'm not actually the founder. It's kind of this Dread Pirate Roberts. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
So is that like a no? Because I'll go.
No, I'm the current Chuck.
Perfect.
But
you will not fucking believe who I just ran into.
Hold on, you didn't find. Oh my God, you didn't find the previous Chuck, did you?
No, no.
I killed him to take over as Chuck.
Oh my god.
You know the redhead, the Tavish guy? He said he killed you. Maybe you.
You're talking about Kerwin McTavish?
Yep, he had a weird first name.
Hold on, you met him,
Yeah.
and he told you his name was Kerwin McTavish?
Yes.
He didn't tell you his name was Chuck,
No, sir.
but he told you that he killed me?
Yes.
Oh, you gotta take me to see him. He is hurting bad.
Right. So I have a great idea, and it's gonna get me so many brownie points at the mayor, but I need your help.
Yeah, you're reuniting me with my brother. I'll help you do anything you want.
Right, yeah. And I'll like start cutting him free.
Okay.
Yeah, so I figure if you were upset that he stabbed you, you could kill that guy, and you could take the mask back, because we could use a bunch of goblins.
I've seen what those goblins can do. The bloodthirsty, murderous beast. They were all chanting, kill them, stop them, stop them. It was terrible.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
They were chanting that? That's not...
Yeah. The goblins
That's-
themselves, it's like they were given a single directive by some goblin leader. It appeared from nowhere. I didn't see where they came from.
Wait, I thought he said that you had the mask first.
What? No, I never put a mask on.
Oh, shit. Well, here, take this, and I'm gonna hand him a dagger.
All right, thanks. Yeah, this is good. This could come in handy, I guess.
Right, yeah. If you want to meet the Kerwin's up there.
Yeah, let's go talk to him. I miss him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And
Slow down.
You lead Chuck
Yeah,
back to the camp.
absolutely. And Chuck and I will rejoin right now.
And as soon as you and Chuck begin to approach, you get about 30 feet away from the rest of the party, and you watch as Chuck takes off at a dead sprint towards Kerwin McTavish and just screams, "Yeah, son of a bitch!" And then Kerwin McTavish looks and sees Chuck. Chuck! Oh, shit, you're still alive! And takes off sprinting, running out towards the north.
Can I?
What about Juan?
He's just finishing putting the mask on, and he's gonna do a single booty bump to the right. An unsure goblin minion is going to pop back into existence right next to you.
You are my child now.
As he starts to run away, can I just like reach out and try to trip him, grabbing his ankle?
I'll give you one attempt to try to stop him from escaping.
I am going to rage.
There you go.
Juan, you may refer to me as mother or queen.
Oops. There you go.
I'll draw a result for you from your rage. Oh, doesn't directly affect you right now, but it is cool. It gains the Light and Throne property, and it deals force damage, a weapon of your choice.
So the goblin that I'm about to grab is about to gain the Light and Throne property.
Juan, no.
No, not Juan. I'm grabbing the boss.
Boss goblin. All right, go ahead and make me a grapple check. Let's see how well this goes.
Natural 20.
There it
Yep.
is.
Yeah.
There
Finally.
it is.
First successful grapple today.
You watch as Kerwin McTavish attempts to escape and get out of here as Chuck is cursing at them, yelling at them. They take off. You grapple them, pull them back with the grappling hook so they can't actually get out of here and do anything. We'll say that they ran about here. They get yoinked back. You bring Chuck, and Chuck comes back over here. And long story short, Chuck just starts like laying into Kerwin McTavish as a goblin of, you killed me. You literally killed me. You put on that mask. You told those goblins to kill every single person there. And you came for me last. And you looked me dead in the eye. And you said, I'm Chuck now. I'm Chuck now. And you stabbed me. And Kerwin McTavish, as a goblin, is just, no, that's not how it went. That's not how it went, Chuck. Chuck, it was the mask, man. It was the mask. It made me do things. That's not me, man. That's not me. This is what you all are hearing.
I'm
You guys
starting
gonna
to
go
like.
grab the box?
I'm starting
Yeah.
to like spin him by the leg.
I roll.
And if no one's going to do anything about it, I'm going to use this new throne property that he has been granted to throw him as hard as I can to hand it into the wall.
Okay.
That doesn't sound like anyone stopping me.
I'm not sure. I know that that's what you're doing. So I don't know to
I
stop
can't
you.
stop you.
Cool. What kind of check do you want for this?
I am not going to have you make an attack roll necessarily. I will allow you to just go ahead and roll 1d10 plus your mod.
Beautiful. My mod is only 2. I'm not that strong.
I think this should get us brownie points with Chuck, though. If we're chucking somebody.
Absolutely.
And I
All right.
chucked this dude at the wall.
Okay. I'm going to pull out the actual stat block for Goblin Boss here as Turin McTavish gets tossed and thrown against this wall. And Chuck says, nice, as you hit him against the wall. Turin McTavish pulls off the mask and he says, fine. Here. Sorry I tried to kill you and become the next Chuck. I've learned my lesson. I realize now that I'm not meant to be a leader. The past 3.5 days have taught me that. Chuck, I bequeath this mask of goblin dominance to you. Chuck walks forward if nobody stops and takes the mask of goblin dominance and creation.
Can Luna try and yank it before he takes it?
Chuck says, hey. This is Iron Beaver business. What the hell are you doing? Why are you standing so close to me?
Corn has full faith.
I'm just curious
that
about the
Chuck
mask.
is about to be a
If I
good
can
guy.
see it before you put it on.
I'm not going to put it on. I'm not stupid.
Really?
No one should have this type of power. The power to create life from nothing.
Flashback
how's it
to
going out
when
there?
Sid said, I have the power over life and death. The beans.
Yep.
I'm going to do the only reasonable thing with this mask. I'm going to walk up to those mountains up there. I'm underprepared, so I don't have much time to waste. And I'm going to bury it at the top of the mountain. It's the only reasonable thing a sane person would do.
You should give it to us so we can build our village. I'm like really trying. I have one goal in life right now, and that goblin mask would make this so much easier.
Listen here, Dwarf Master. Having a single track mind in life, it'll get you far, but it won't get you the right direction.
Look,
Take it
when
from
I
me.
had other directions that I was going, it cost me an arm. So, are you gonna cooperate, or are you gonna make this difficult?
I mean, sounds like you're trying to threaten an Iron Beaver. Is that the case?
Sounds like you're trying to threaten a mayor.
Whoa! I didn't know you were a politician.
Oh, yeah, he's the mayor of Crystalbrook.
Yes, I am rebuilding my town, so I would like that mask, please.
Chuck looks to Kerwin McTavish And you watch as both of them get a grin on their face. And Chuck looks back over to you and says, Mr. Mayor, if I may, do you have any protection for your town currently?
We certainly do. A great and powerful witch that is far more powerful than we can even comprehend.
At this time, I'm going to reveal the actual stat block for the individuals that you're talking to make sure that you are all fully aware of what's going on. He is... What is he? I think you'd be able to size them up as a threat at like a CR 15.
Oh.
And there's 2 of them.
Oh.
I'll peek my head back out of the cave. Does anybody remember what the box looked like? There are a shitload of boxes in here.
This-shaped.
And Chuck continues and he says, that's really unfortunate because, you know, after I get back from my journey, I could maybe be interested in rebuilding the Iron Beavers. It'd be great to work with local politics to, you know, be on the right side of the law for a change. But if the Beavers aren't for you, I get it. They're not for everybody.
Corn is now profusely sweating.
What's it gonna be, Mr. Mayor?
Wait, Corn, did they say they'd work for you?
Corn? Just think about it. You may have protection from a witch, goddess, creature, but do you really want to bother her with, like, petty theft and small disputes?
Luna has a great point. I mean, you're the mayor. You're gonna have like a bunch of shit to do, and like magic is important, but you need guards. You're right for the town to get like stuff done and to probably extort passerbys for tax revenue.
And like these guys raise the average height by a lot of inches.
I found
I
the
don't know
box.
if that is so important, but
I'm gonna take off my little hat.
I'd say
As long
sure,
as
let
you
them
are
come to
willing
Crystal Brook.
to come back to Crystal Brook and give us the support that is required, I will ensure that there is no law enforcement sent your direction.
It sounds like we pretty much got a deal. One question though: are there any rivers near Crystal Brook?
Why, of course.
Brooks.
Yeah.
There are a couple brooks.
All right, that's good. That's kind of a deal breaker for us. We like to set up shop near rivers and streams.
And what? Make a dam?
Yeah, I get it now. Iron Beaver. Nah, I don't get it.
All right, and he holds down his hand to you, and he says, "Mr. Mayor, the Iron Beavers are yours to command."
Now, I would like to... now, this may be some shenanigans. But if you would allow, I would like to try to tap into the energy that Torrent left with me.
What's your goal? What's your desire? What are you trying to accomplish with this?
When I shake hands with him, I would
Okay.
like to essentially potentially borrow some of her power to make a binding contract with this man.
Okay.
Something
This-
like a chaos spell.
Yeah. This definitely feels like it is a will, like a force of will. It's gonna sound like it sounds like a charisma roll to me. In an effort to exert your will, your control, your dominance over this person. It's not directly a charm. You're trying to channel the power of essentially a patron, even though you're not a warlock per se. So what I want you to make me just a regular charisma roll. No skill check for this, just a regular charisma roll in this moment.
Okay, I wish I still
He
had...
had advantage because we saved Chuck's life.
I'll let you roll with advantage because you were able to keep both of them alive.
Huge.
And beavers hate to be alone.
It's
Okay.
not bad.
As to whether or not you know whether you believe it is truly binding or permanent, there is a little torrent of wind that whips up around you all in this moment as you shake Chuck's hand. And Chuck looks a little bit confused, like, where the hell did that come from? Whatever, not a big deal. And you feel fairly certain you know where it was coming from.
Thank you, my goddess.
And just as Lamp had said, Lamp, you were able to have gone inside and find the big box. It is quite literally like, it is probably 8 foot by 8 foot cube.
Gosh.
And it looks it looks like it is just like slate, shiny slate.
So I think maybe he was probably dragging it rather than carrying it.
Yeah, there was those huge drag marks, and that's why whenever you say that you found it, he says that it took like 2,000 goblins. He said.
Should be like, help me drag this box out of here to just all the assembled goblins. Yeah.
He would say, oh no, you're gonna need way more goblins than that. And he's like, the best I can, if you give me like an hour, I can probably make about 2,000.
How many goblins would you say I'm worth? I feel like I could probably help that out pretty good.
Oh yeah. You're definitely at least 40 goblins.
I have an idea. We're up at like the precipice of a hill, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. If we all get on top of the box, and Corn gives us just a push, I think I can get us down to the bottom, and it'll be really fun.
I like this plan.
Just tell me when to go, and he's just like stretching in the background, getting ready.
All right, so this happened the other night, but I thought it was weird, and there was a lot. But I feel like we're all magic, right? This is definitely magic, and you guys won't judge me, but I don't want anybody to watch.
Don't watch me magic.
All right.
Okay.
Where should I look?
I close my button eyes.
Don't look at the goblin.
I'm looking at the goblin. I can't help it. I'm looking right at him.
There you go. Okay.
Luna's gonna cast tag on the barricade over here just to create a goblin image.
Nice.
Say, look at this goblin.
And we all stare at the goblin. It's
I
like
will
one of the
cast-
goblin hanging from a branch saying, hang in there.
I'll cast grease.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right.
As I got chicken grease. Chicken
That's
grease.
so funny. All right, so you summon enough goblins at first to get the giant box out of the cave. Then you all get on it. You cast grease, and you're gonna like slide and glide this thing down the hill, getting closer to where you probably left the wagon. The problem you're gonna have is you're not gonna be able to lift this thing up onto the wagon, so you're gonna need to use a lot of goblins to help you get the multiple days journey back to Kantara. Having some of the goblins with you, that's not going to be an issue. You got a huge group of individuals that are looking for their purpose that could be created by the Mask of Infinite Goblins. They do only live for 3.5 days, and at the beginning of the 3rd day, they start talking a lot about their plans for retirement. Like, a lot. They get really interested in moving somewhere warm, and this is Frostholm, so it's not really great for them. But as we move forward, you are all able to successfully get the Iron Beavers on your side. With the Iron Beavers comes Chuck, the leader, who has claimed, I guess truly for the first time, the mask. Kerwin McTavish is staying as his underling, having realized that leadership roles are not for him whatsoever. And you all begin to make your way back to Kantara. Do we have any questions about what happened here?
I was gonna say, so Corn needed to give it a little bit of a kickstart, right? So his kickstart was going to be taking about a 60 step back, casting Expeditious Retreat, which is going to, first of all, ignite a Wild Magic Surge, and then rage and fucking 2-foot drop kick while in a rage. with 2 wild surges, so
I
I
meant
will
to-
have to do that really quick.
The only way the clock
that's
stops
awesome.
is we crash through the barricade at the front.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
sure it probably
like
turned over
15
a few
feet to the
times.
side of the entrance.
All right. For the next wild magic surge, flowers and vines temporarily grow around you until your rage ends. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies. It's funny. You activate your surge, grease has been cast, and then a whole bunch of difficult terrain just makes it that much harder to move this thing.
Oh, no, it's like dew on grass. It's slippery.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's so funny.
Really, this makes us get more speed. This is
61 on that. That's for the other one, the other Tide Sorcerer one.
Yeah.
All right. With
This one I just
61
ignite everything around me. So
Oh my
the
god.
brambles that I sprouted up just start catching on fire as they sprout out of the ground.
That's funny.
No, I cast freeze.
Yeah, they're just riding a fucking flaming safe through the forest of fire.
Now, as
Mission Impossible.
that's so funny. As we transition, you all are beginning to travel back, and I promised you all that I wouldn't do any roll tables this session. But as you all are traveling back to, as you all are traveling back to visit Kantara and the witch, I need Sid to make me a perception check.
Why me? Okay, all right. I am literally of average perception in every way.
With your average perception roll, for some reason, you hear this. You hear what sounds to be someone calling for help off the trail, off the beaten path.
Not this shit again.
I look back
God.
for our siren. Is she talking to the Iron Beavers?
Yeah, she's still in the bowl, or she's hanging out. It doesn't appear to be her. She would say, "No, it's not me.
Is it one of your kind?
No, there's nobody like me.
Yeah,
That's why I'm so lonely."
right.
Do we want to figure out what it is?
I feel like we should, right?
Someone's asking for help. They need it.
Yeah, they might be like some military colonel.
It could be like a really tall citizen.
Yeah.
What is with you and height?
It could be a trap.
Look at us, Luna. We're all small.
So?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're small.
I can't reach the high shelves, Luna.
They're still calling.
Then you made them too high.
Help! Oh, somebody could help me! Oh, if anyone could help me! For some reason, I'm incapable of doing the same thing I'm going to ask you to do.
What's your name?
That's the signal.
Professor Maple!
And I'm gonna run out into the woods with the crossbow.
As you run out into the woods, I'm assuming everybody follows.
Yeah.
You would see that there is a middle-aged human man wearing a white lab coat. They have sandy blondish brown, spiky hair. They're wearing glasses. There's a satchel on the ground, and it looks like 3 balls have fallen out of it. And you would see that there are 3 creatures that seem to be surrounding this professor. And then he looks to you immediately. He's, "Oh, good! Look, you're a tamer. You should be able to battle one of these 3. Quickly, save me!" And you have a choice. You watch as a title cards pop up underneath one, and its name is Sudagon. The other one's name is Froggecko, and then the third one's name is Rapterix. Which one do you want to fight?
Chat.
Get in the chat and let
Please.
us know who Sid is going to be fighting. Sudagon, Froggecko, or Rapterix.
I would like to say I feel like Shadow gets special for like 2 votes here.
Absolutely. Shadow,
Yeah.
it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Tell us who we should be fighting.
This is where the little hat comes in.
Rapteryx.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
Okay.
In their
It says
truck.
it sounds like it would fit the bird theme. Oh my
Okay. Hold on.
Where is it?
I didn't know which one you were gonna pick. I didn't know which one you were gonna pick, so I didn't know what to do. Give me a second. I have to go find it.
Is this like royalty-free Pokemon music?
I found royalty-free Pokemon music.
And I know I'm gonna be singing the actual theme song this weekend because there's gonna be karaoke at this convention I'm going to.
Making corn want to take some paper level.
All right, Mighty Bill, it's your turn.
Bill, use bite.
It was very effective.
Oh my god.
Unnatural.
Unnatural 20. That will connect.
Super effective.
It deals 7 piercing damage,
It's very
and they have
effective.
to make a con save.
Music slaps. Okay, it saves it a 15. All right, it's now the Velociraptor's turn as it activates its sharp bite attack on you.
You mean Rapteryx?
It's Rapteryx's turn.
Shadow has a vote 1. Shadow has a vote 1.
It appears like it's not very effective. It's your turn.
Nat 1.
Bill, bite.
A 15 will hit.
Another 7 points of damage.
It is still up,
And they
but
have
it is
to
bloody.
make the save again.
It makes another con save. Okay, it fails. Because this is a Pokemon battle, it's still going to be able to attack you. All right, it's now going to activate its dying attack. It's going to use its sharp bite. That will hit.
It was super effective.
Rapteryx, a super effective attack, dealing 7 points of damage to Mighty Bill. It's then going to use its clawed attack in its final desperate measure.
That hits?
Does a 14 does hit?
Yeah.
For an additional 4 points. And
We've come so
then it's your turn.
Okay. Alright.
finish him.
Gonna throw your Pokeball thing.
No. I will.
We've got a natural 1 in the chat. We've got a natural 1 in the chat.
Look at them all. Look at them all.
Yeah, it
I
happened.
will turn.
Oh,
Okay.
Make your final attack, Mighty Bill.
And I will reach behind me, and I pull out a Fabergé egg. And I will attempt to tame this creature in this vessel. So now it has to make a charisma saving throw versus
Jeez.
my DC.
I think that's the Nat 1, right?
There's a nat 1 in
Yeah.
the chat.
I think that's what the Nat
Yeah.
1 is going to be.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
roll a dirty 20. It immediately becomes a 1 instead.
That little guy.
What's it look like whenever you capture your creature?
I think it's like a it's like a gotcha game noise. It just goes like.
There we go.
You've captured your first bullshit type Pokemon.
You would see a prompt pop up on your HUD. It pops up on your HUD and it says Raptorix added to your chicken dex.
It's my Eggopedia, actually.
Your Eggopedia. Yo, hold on. Can we just take a second to appreciate this banger? It's so good. I'm so here for this. And Professor Maple steps forward and says, "Oh, thank you, Tamer."
Yeah.
And then he immediately summons back Froggecko and Sudagon.
Say, we're looking for a professor to work at our village. You interested? I mean, I hear there's gonna be a lot of newcomers to this whole thing.
Interesting. How tall is the grass?
Tall.
It has not been maintained in some time.
I imagine there's plenty of unregistered creatures around there.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
need to find someplace new for my research.
Be careful, I've been hearing howling.
I actually specialize in tracking and studying monstrosities.
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean,
we got plenty of those.
I think you'll be
yeah.
perfect.
yeah, you'd fit right in. Come to Crystalbrook, you can hop on our wagon.
I'll need some space to build a lab.
We have
That's
nothing but
fine.
space
We have nothing but space.
Yep.
And limitless
And
goblin
tavern.
labor.
and tall
don't have-
grass.
You don't happen to have any 9 to 11-year-old children looking to go on solo adventures, do you?
We have goblins.
God
We
damn
might
it, sign
coming
me up.
in the future.
They live to 3.
All right. Don't let him near any
Vote at
kids.
2.
All right.
and Professor Maple joins the team. And you-
No, that's the bigger win than the Beaver Bros.
Yeah, I think we have 2 technical children at the party with Clank and Smallfit.
Oh yeah.
True.
And you all keep on heading back to Kantara the Witch's hut, dragging along the giant metal box that you definitely should not open and have not opened. And that is where we're going to end the session this time. We'll begin next time with you all arriving to Kantara's hut, activating the box, and figuring out what the next quest is going to be. From here on out, the way this game is going to work for you all and for those that are still watching, every session or 2, we're going to have the group decide with some audience interaction, who are we recruiting to the village next? Are we going to go after a tanner? Are we going to go after a tailor, a blacksmith, a researcher, a scholar, a mage? And those are going to represent different quests all over the world. And you all are going to be dropping into quest, recruiting people to then build Crystalbrook back.
Starting strong with a Pokemon professor.
You got a Pokemon professor. You got
He does have a restraining order from the school we're building. I don't know why.
he keeps trying to offer 9 to 11-year-old kids quest.
You want some syrup? Well,
wants
they don't call me
white
Professor
ball.
Maple for nothing.
Sticky situation.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to be
Sure.
creepy, but if you think about it, Pokemon is weird. Now they're like, here you go, kid.
Don't think about it.
Here's your own personal
No.
monster.
Yeah.
Go fight others.
To be fair, it is if you walk outside your house, that lizard will barbecue you.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
I
That's
think-
true. Oh my
Better than
gosh.
carrying a Glock.
That's true. Well, I hope this
steel
was
type.
fun. I hope you all enjoyed this session. You fought more goblins than anyone should ever have to fight. You learned about the iron beavers. You finally found the box, and you captured Raptorix, the Velociraptor type, legally distinct pocket monster.
Dinosaur type.
Rock and roll.
Oh my god.
Rock and roll. Well, friends, it's been a pleasure. It's been a great time. And like always, thank you so much for hanging out. And thanks for watching. And for the players, thanks for being wonderful, stupendous, and great. We'll be back next month. We were early this month. We'll be regular middle of the month-ish, I believe, for our next one. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we dive into the next adventure. And we'll have you help us pick what that's going to be.
Happy birthday, Shadow!
Happy birthday, Shadow.